best idea for a stream that we could do on March 2nd, 2023 of all time. It's Pokemon Emerald Rogue. My name is Jay. You know me. I'm joined by Andrew. You know him.
Hey.
Andrew, how you doing today?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing well. It's been a hectic time, but I'm doing okay and excited to get in here. It feels weird to be streaming on a Thursday without Riley. Not to knock you down or anything, but it does feel a little weird in here.
It's okay. It's okay. Recently, the three of us, Yumi and Riley, traded seats at the Pokemon Showdown, and this is really just a continuation of this like shared era we have going on here. So I understand completely. I'm turning you up a little bit in the headphones. There we go.
I'll take it.
Andrew, I'm very excited to play a little Pokemon in an interesting way. Also, Riley is in the chat. Hello, Moonshot Network, whoever you are.
Hi there.
Nice to see a first-time chatter popping in there. Also, hi, Grizzy.
You can subscribe to the Moonshot Network on Patreon or on Twitch if you want to. New viewer, new chatter.
Also, let me know if Andrew still sounds a little quiet. I have turned them up there. We're making it happen. Andrew, we're here to play Pokemon Emerald, but you might see that it looks a little bit different. That's not my guy Rayquaza. That's not a big worm.
That's a Wabbuffet.
That is Jimmy Buffett. He's here. He is saying hello. He's saluting us, and it's very polite of him to do so. This is Pokemon Emerald Rogue, a ROM hack that came out last summer that I've kind of been keeping an eye on and wanting to do something with, and here we are to do something with it. I'm going to press start here and start a new game. Ignore my player name J, time 25 minutes. That was me testing things earlier today. So, Andrew, you and I both love a Nuzlocke. We both love a challenge run. Lord knows you and Sam have let the blood of countless Pokemon spill on this fine Twitch channel.
Yeah, we've killed more Pokemon than Champs in the Making, I think. If I had to guess, I would make that bet.
It's at least about even. It's gotta be at least about even.
Sam walked in and gave me a look. You're right. I've killed more Pokemon than Champs in the Making. It's mostly my fault.
Well, no, you also had your Pokemon White solo run you did that 1 week, which I feel like doubled the tally in itself. I watched a lot of those. But this is a different type of Pokemon death battle, and it is still a death game. Death is here. Hello, death. This, as people might have guessed from the name, is a roguelike ROM hack of Pokemon Emerald, and I'm very excited about it because it is clearly made by, I don't have the person's name off the top of the head, but we're actually going to see it in-game in a minute.
Okay. It
is borrowing stuff from roguelikes like Hades, like Binding of Isaac, like really even root stuff from like Slay the Spire. You'll see what I'm talking about. I don't need to sit here and talk about it, but like
I feel rude saying this. They're taking stuff from real roguelikes.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're right. Ones that were roguelikes from the womb. Yeah, this is a trans roguelike, and it is taking from all the finest cis roguelikes. I don't know if that's in good taste or not, but it's what we're going with. So it is a game where, yeah, we'll see how things go, but it is a run-based roguelike Pokemon Emerald. Brendan May, Red or Leaf. When it comes to the Gen 3 trainers, do you have a preference, Andrew? Do you have a favorite of these four?
I think I like Leaf's design.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I also like Leaf's design. I like that hat. It's a good hat. Yeah. We get some
it's a solid hat.
They put skin tones in there. You and I are both as white as a fresh snow, and so we'll reflect that. We got some cool color schemes in here.
Ooh, I like B and D.
You like B and D? I think I agree with that. I like the sort of earthy tones of B. I like the kind of yellow from the Pokemon Adventures manga color scheme of D, which I'm a big fan for. Riley also votes black and yellow. I think we're gonna go for that. So yeah, no, shoot, what's up?
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, is everything okay in the chat, Riley? I see a lot of moderator messages of enabling and disabling certain things. What did you do? Is everything okay?
Riley, is everything cool? Are we in trouble? Are you in trouble? Riley clicked a
Riley
button.
has clicked a button. There's a thing called shield mode.
Okay, which is a different version than sword mode.
Yeah, we play Pokemon Sword mode, so
Yeah. I'm just gonna name ourselves Moon. We are the Moonshot Moon. The moon is here. The moon is coming through the Hoenn region to play Pokemon today.
perfect. Now, Jay, this game originally came out and only featured like it was basically, hey, what if specifically Pokemon Emerald was a Nuzlocke, right?
Yep.
Or it was a roguelike.
Yep.
This is an updated version that is, what if we added all of them in here, right?
All of them up to Gen 8. So it's interesting how they do that. And we'll see it in a minute. Here's what Scott from the Battle Frontier talking to us about the ROM hack we're in. But yeah, so there's two. When you download the file for this, there's two different versions. As he has just said, we are playing Emerald Rogue EX. You will download it, unzip it, and you'll get Vanilla Emerald Rogue and EX Emerald Rogue. Vanilla, like you said, has the 1 through 3 generation Pokemon. Keeps the original, physical special split, which I believe this version changes. I might be wrong about that. We'll find out.
Okay.
I have not played this version. I have played the other version. So we're actually going to go and enable the Gen 8 thing now, because typically what has to happen in EX is that you have to do a complete run through the champion before you can access the post-Gen 3 Pokemon, but we can bypass that. We're gonna go.
Okay.
We're in this building before we go and talk to the professor and get our Pokemon. There's a reason for that. The other thing, I just want to show this off. All of the stuff in this building is to change rules. So we've got how hard legendary encounters are.
Interesting.
We've got item rates. We've got it's a little bit like the different kind of limiters you can set in Hades or other roguelikes like that, but a little more technical in terms of just like how hard you want your thing to be. EXP all is on, which I think is very cool. Over leveling is off, so there will be a level cap for every gym, which we could turn off, but my one run I've done of this. Yeah, my one run of this I've done before, we did just fine without removing that level cap. You can do a seed if you want to like generate. And then up here, I'm gonna peer out this little window. What's this? What's this, Android hidden switch? It's a hidden switch in a Pokemon game from the Game Boy Advance. Who would have thought? And up here in this attic, here's what's your name? Where am I, man? Tell me, introduce yourself myself.
Poke Abby.
Yeah, this is Abby. Yeah, Poke Abby, who is the creator of the ROM hack. That's why I was like, I know I'll get it. And yeah, she's gonna allow us to get up to Gen 8 Pokemon here in the expansion room.
Yeah, as someone I've been working on a little Pokemon project in my spare time.
Yes.
And it is very rough when a new generation of Pokemon comes out in the middle of it, because you're just like, do I scrap everything I've worked on and add the rest, or do I just say, like, it feels weird to be like, we cut off at Sword and Shield. Yeah.
I have been playing PokeClicker, the browser clicker game, a lot, and right now they are up to Galar. They are up to Sword and Shield, and I'm just waiting for that post on the fucking GitHub page being like, guess what I'm working on? But yeah, we can even choose how many generations up we want to go. I'm down to have everything up to Gen 8 if you are. What do you think?
In a regular Pokemon game, I actually like a more curated experience of, like, I don't want all 1,000 Pokemon in a game, you know? Here, give me everything.
Yeah.
I think we need to, like, we are truly going with if not randomized, but we're going with, like, give me everything. You know?
It's pretty randomized. There's a lot of stuff that can go any number of ways. I later found out. Oh, so here's a cool thing too. You can switch what gym leaders are in the rotation, because gym leaders are going to come out in a random order in this, and you can cycle whether other leaders are in that rotation, and then you can also choose what routes show up, and you will see how that works in a bit. I'm going to leave it on just Hoenn ones for right now, just so we kind of know who to expect, and we have like one modus of control, unless you feel differently.
There's a part of me that's just like, give me everything.
You want them all?
I want to run into I want to run into any gym leader. I don't want
All
to.
right.
I want to have to just like play for the odds, not try to optimize something.
Kano leaders on, Johto leaders on. Let's do it. Yeah, so they only have it up to Gen 3 just because they are but humans. Abby is but one woman. We can also get a Z power ring and a Mega ring.
Oh, I don't want Z powers or Mega rings.
You don't want those? I can put Z back. There we go.
Yeah, put it back.
All right. We'll
Make
put those
Riley
back.
sad.
Yeah. Well, we'll do that in a subsequent run. Listen. I'm fine with megas. I'll find another mega liker and we'll do a megas only run. But yeah, it sort of gives us this hub world. As you can see, I'm just gonna speed up here. There's a lot of empty space. I have no idea if this like fills in or if there's stuff that future patches are gonna add. I truly do not know.
Okay.
But I just wanted to show that off. Let's find out what kind of starters we have in store. Hello, Professor Birch. Moon, you finally made it. I assume you're itching to go on adventures, but before you start, you need a Pokemon of your own. I went and caught a few from you to pick from this morning. So Birch went out to breakfast and just hurled some balls out the window of his car as he was driving by, and here's what he got.
What are we looking at?
We're looking at a Nidoran. Ain't nothing too
Okay.
wrong with a Nidoran. I like it once it evolves. We gotta find a goddamn Moonstone for that. We got a Ditto.
Ooh.
That's extremely fun and tempting.
Oh, how compelling.
And we
I love Seal. I would
I
actually
know.
I would choose Seal if it weren't for the fact that there's
I know. It's gotta be Ditto, right?
I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do this run.
Okay. All right. It's Ditto time. It's Blob time. Blob mode. Any percent run has commenced. Chat, give us a name for this Ditto, please. I like Ditto. I don't know. Is it just a little? There's a lot of Pokemon that have a one move gimmick, and it's maybe the best one move gimmick, and they came up with it way back at the start.
I think this is just you.
Is that what we call it? We call it you?
Yes.
Okay. I do want to bookmark Ditbert, which Riley put in the chat, and I think is good for something. Viralore has suggested Uwu, which is also good. But I think all caps you takes it.
I once I was playing my sister in a match, and we were about to get started, and she was like, hold on, I gotta do something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And she went in, we were playing black and white, and I sent out my first Pokemon, and she sent out her first Pokemon, and it said, go, Andrew. And it sent out a Garbodor. And I've never recovered from the psychic damage that caused.
Yeah.
And I want other people to feel, oh, I'm fighting myself.
Yeah, that's regardless of who won the match, she won the battle that day.
100%.
She won some greater fight between you. Some cosmic combat was concisely decided in that moment.
Yep.
Wow. I'm gonna go into options and change our text speed, because what the hell are we doing here?
We're already in set mode.
Oh boy, I think so. Yeah. Let me
We're
look
not
now.
cowards here.
Yeah,
Let's do this.
Yeah. Yep. So here we go. So a couple things for you to know. Pokemon. If a Pokemon faints, it does die. That Nuzlocke rule is already baked into the game.
Okay.
That's the main thing to know. So here's where we go to do a regular adventure. We can choose from singles or doubles. So all battles will be one of the two. There's also this mode I haven't touched, which, let's see what the Gauntlet does, I forget. In Gauntlet Adventures, you'll get given a few routes to capture Pokemon, collect items, and then you will fight every boss back-to-back with no chance to get any more Pokemon or items. So you are building a team and then doing a boss rush. Probably not what we want to start on, but is very cool.
Probably not, but I do like the sound of that.
Yeah. The Rainbow Adventure is similar to a normal adventure. Any and all types can appear for boss fights. I believe what that means is that trainers or gym leaders Gym leader Roxanne could end up being the champion. So it's kind of reordering things to a greater degree than the normal game already does, and I think randomizes teams a little more. I haven't fucked with that at all, but it's there. But for
You're just doing a normal one to start?
I mean, I think so. Do we do singles or doubles is the question. Oh, do we need... Hold on, we need to get a quest from Scott because this game has achievements. We've gotten berries because we broke through to that expansion room that we weren't supposed to get. So you're not supposed to get to that room we went into until you beat the champion once. So we've, I think, broken through to the other side on that one.
Okay.
So what do you think, singles or doubles?
For a Nuzlocking style challenge, I like double battles more in general, but I think I want to go singles for our first playthrough.
I agree. I also think from like a building a team that's capable perspective, that is probably the right decision.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's dive into this. Yeah, I was really excited to do this because I mean, like, this and Nuzlocks are the same in a way. What's the poll that just happened?
How long until Jay and Andrew biff it?
Dude, immediately first battle.
92% of the points went for immediately first battle.
Sick. Well, let's embark and find out how true that is. The game kind of spits us out of the Elite Four chamber, and as you can see, things are a little different pretty immediately from your typical game.
A little bit.
So what this is you know, like a multi-choice path, kind of like a Slay the Spire or something else like that. The brown terrain is where we can walk. Anything that's the green we can't walk on. So this is literally a like choice tree that is gonna lead us to our first gym, and we have choices for our first route. Andrew, do you want to go on a calm, energetic route? Or
options?
We have a calm, energetic route. We have a tough, warm route. We have a average, rugged route. Now, I know that the second word in each of those refers to what kind of like terrain, what kind of environment it is. I do not know if the first one is just difficulty. I think it must just be difficulty. We can shoot. What are you thinking?
I like an average, rugged route.
Average and rugged. I like that. That's I consider myself average and rugged. No, I don't. I'm smoothly shaven and wearing a floral shirt. Who am I kidding?
I'm certainly not wearing an anime t-shirt right now, so.
Yeah, I'm not wearing a Splatoon 2 t-shirt underneath my floral floral shirt.
Important question.
Shoot.
Are we going to do Nuzlocke rules of the first Pokemon you see is the one you get on the route?
Okay.
Or are we going to just catch what we catch?
So here's my pitch. In the menu here, see these 4 question marks? Those are the 4 things that will be in this route.
Okay.
This doesn't make a difference, but just for the sake of us seeing what is there and then feeling bad when we don't get what we want, I want to see everything on the route, and then the first thing we catch is what we use. Does that sound like anything, or am I overcomplicating things?
Let's if we're gonna fight through and do everything, let's try to catch what we can catch, and then.
Okay. Oh shit! There's a trainer which you don't always get on the first route, so now we have to deal with that right off the bat. Now don't forget our starter is Ditto, so this could go any way whatsoever.
This could go terribly.
This is actually the first. Yep. No, go.
We have to spend a turn transforming, which is rough.
Defense curl pops off. This is the first run I think I've done where I've had a trainer before an encounter. So I am as in the woods as you are, my friend. Just gonna go ahead and use that pound, I guess.
I think we need to fire off as many pounds as we can before it hit. We only have 5, so if it defense curls again, there's a chance we just die.
Yes, there is. I was hoping that us being 2 levels higher would... Yeah, oh god, we do only have 5.
Yeah.
Now, Andrew, this is also where I let you know that, wait. I forget, I feel like PP might recover after a battle. I don't know if I'm right. We're gonna find that out. Oh wait, no. What am I talking about? We have a Ditto.
Ditto, yeah, Ditto resets to 5 every time that we do
Yeah.
the thing.
Okay. So have you used a Ditto in like any Pokemon run? Because I never have. I don't think.
Not starting from round 1. That's, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I have used a Ditto on teams before. It can be a nice, like, tricky option, especially if you have the hidden ability that lets you send out and then immediately transform.
Mm-hmm.
But having Ditto as a starter is gonna be tough because low-level Pokemon are gonna be hard to transform into, and there's not really a strategy there, you know?
Yeah, and that's another reason why I think not doing the only catch the first Pokemon rule is probably a good decision. It's Dwebble.
I love Dwebble.
I also love Dwebble. I have seen I love good fan art of regional variants of Pokemon, and one of my favorites is all the different art of Dwebble with different things on its back.
I think I've seen the one you're talking about.
There's the one that I think is from like early concept art where it had like a pot, like a clay pot on its back instead of the rock.
Oh, that's cute.
I think that's real. Oh, that did more than I expected. All right, sick.
All right, ball time.
Ball time. The first run I did with my friends over at Pixel Scrubs on Twitch the other week of the other mode. What the hell was our starter even? I don't remember. We got very lucky early on because we found a shiny Seviper. I think shiny rates are higher in this. We found a shiny Seviper that somehow became our biggest gun in the whole team. Like that was, we got like a Venusaur later, but that's the Viper. That's the one.
Nice.
Chat, I would love some names for this guy. What's up? Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
Is this Ditbert?
Might be.
I've really grown to like and appreciate a good poison type. I think introducing fairy types really upped their viability, and just I think they're good tanky types because you can resist fighting, you resist just some good powerful stuff that you can just get in and say, you know what, this is my guy.
Totally, I really agree with that. Poison was a type I really discounted back in the day. I was definitely like, I used to think of Poison as the lame type, like the type that kind of sucked shit. But once Fairy came around, I had a similar reaction. Yeah, and it is just a more defensive type, and you just don't think of Poison as a concept as being that way.
Croagunk.
Here's a frog. Speaking of Poison.
Yeah, we do have to immediately transform because this thing, we are normal type, which means that it will.
Oh. That's not a great move pool.
No, it's not. We could keep slapping, I guess.
Yeah, let's do a slap. Our slaps will do more at least. We're better at slapping.
It's weird because we're a higher level, so we're quite literally just I'm you but better.
Yeah. You was a great name choice. But yeah, it can. There we go. Misses all around. I don't know how big the pool of potential starter Pokemon in this is. I truly have no idea. Because I did a run earlier, like a quick run at work. Time theft is always ethical. Where I started with a Cubone, and I think the other choices were like a Mareep. I think it's just any first form Pokemon can be in the pool. I want to say excluding legendaries. I don't know that I'm right about that.
That feels like a cool pool to grab from. I know. I eventually landed on a concept with. So I'm doing a fan game, and I landed on using a couple of 2-stage starters instead of trying to find starters with 3 stages to them that fit into a good triangle.
Right.
When they like evolve, I was trying to do like what combinations of starters can I do that have a good triangle design without like just being here's Gen 6's starters or whatever.
Yes,
I just couldn't. I couldn't find it, so I ended up just going with like. Here's a theme that I landed on, but it is hard to come up with a good starting concept.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. And I will obviously not spoil it for our viewers, but I remember you talking about it in our moonshotted channels, and I like the idea you had. I remember back in the day, the one people would always talk about was like, why is there not a psychic fighting dark triangle? And then we got X and Y, where I think those three evolve into that triangle at the very least.
Callie Alley Oxenfree, this is just a little guy.
Well, frog. What if there was a frog who looked kind of evil, but you know, I like Krogunk. Krogunk's hideous, and I like him. That's kind of my angle. Is he's ugly in a way I find endearing for whatever reason.
I really I like Krogunk's one of those that I like a lot more than their second form. Krogunk as a little guy, I like a lot. When you make him just like a big guy, I like him a lot less.
Yeah, I like the typing. Poison fighting is a neat typing. Yeah, it's gonna be Gunkle, I think. Do we feel
like
good about
Gunkle.
Gunkle? Yeah, this motherfucker looks like a Gunkle.
I feel great about Gunkle.
I'm so glad you feel great about Gunkle. I just speeded up into another encounter.
Mankey, my beloved.
Mankey's a cool guy.
I think we can swap into Gunkle because we resist fighting while being a fighting.
We sure do. I was having the same thought. But yeah, so it's always between like 4 and 6 Pokemon on a given route, and it's you know, you get that little tracker in the menu there that I showed you, which is very helpful, I find. And it can be a pretty wide range. I did on that run I mentioned earlier this morning that I did. The first route I went into was a cave that had like Bagon and Aeron in it, which evolve into big tanky guys, and so that. And also, just it's good to know. So that's a big cave thing. Gen 3's got a lot of good cave Pokemon. It's got a lot of good guys who hang out in caves all day. All right, here's Mankey. So we're loading up on stuff. The gym order is random in this. Well, of course it is now because we've added 16 more gym leaders. Oh God.
This is Scrapple.
Scrapple? I like Scrapple. That's great. That's great. Yeah, you're a Mankey fan. Do you have a lot of fondness for Mankey? Tell me about your love of Mankey.
So, thank God, I had a car alarm that's been going off behind me for a while. Yeah. So I've always liked Mankey. I always liked Primeape. I was ecstatic when they added Annihilate in these new games, which I didn't know was gonna happen. I just like trained a Primeape, and then it was like, here's a new move for Primeape, and I was like, hell yeah, I'll use a new Ghost move. This looks sick. I wonder why it's Ghost. And then an hour later, it was like, hey, your guy's about to evolve, and I was like, the fuck do you mean my guy's about to evolve?
Into whomst?
But I really like I like the monkeys. I've been playing a Pokemon Draft League.
Yes.
And in that Draft League, my Primeape has been it's been an accidental MVP. I did not expect it to be as good as it is, because now it can hold an Eviolite because it can evolve.
Right. God. Fuck.
Yeah. So it becomes a tanky little pig monkey who can use Swagger. It can use Taunt. It can use like U-turn moves to pivot. But it also has Rage Fist, which gets bigger every time you get hit.
Right. Okay.
So I've been using it with my Farigiraf to use it beat up on it, which it resists and gets hit 5 times, and then it just Rage Fists everything for 300 base power.
Wow, that's incredible.
It's been good.
That's really sick. I want to come back to that real quick. So I just grinding happens very fast, which is another lovely thing about this. Everyone just leveled up a bunch. Dirtbert wants to learn Feint Attack. I am cool with getting rid of Rock Blast because it is 90 accuracy and has a really low base power. I don't know. Should we do that, or should we keep it for the stab?
Rock Blast, it's stab, and it's basically 50 power.
Okay. You drive a hard bargain.
Because you always hit at least twice.
Yeah, no, you're right. My only worry was the accuracy, but I think you're right.
I think we ditch Sand Attack.
You think we ditch Sand Attack? Okay, I'm down for that. Let's do that. Yeah, I feel like I've heard that Poniard, what is now the middle form of that line, has had a similar thing with Eviolite. Yeah, Bisharp with Eviolite's a strategy getting some use now too, isn't it?
Not that I've seen, but I could see it happening.
That might just be more in like competitive rando circles or something. I've seen that a little bit. Eviolite's a neat item. No, shoot.
I was gonna say Eviolite always gets a little weird because it's whenever you add a third evolution to something that didn't have one, you're giving. Eviolite is supposed to exist to say like, hey, your little guy is really weak because it hasn't evolved yet. Let's make him a little tougher. But this is like, hello, I used to be an adult, but now I'm no longer classified as an adult. Please hand me the Eviolite, even though I have adult stats.
Yeah.
And that's why you get like, great, Murkrow's great with an Eviolite. Now Primeape is great with an Eviolite. Some Pokemon like Duskull is just better than Dusknoir because it can hold an Eviolite and be tankier than it could otherwise.
Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of Leer because it's Leer and keep focusing.
How useful is Pursuit? Are we expecting
I don't
to swap
know
very often?
Maybe something could have a U-turn. Something could, I don't know, because I don't know if this is regular Emerald AI when it comes to that stuff. Because I'm pretty sure regular Emerald AI will never switch unless like really prompted to under really select circumstances. So you might be right.
Okay. Do we want to get rid of Fury swipes for it? Just because we can that way we'll have a dark move. And my argument against Fury swipes, it's got 80 accuracy.
Yep.
And any time that I would think about using Fury swipes, I just think using Karate Chop is better.
Yeah, no, you're right. I think Dark and Fight makes normal kind of irrelevant in this case.
Yeah.
I also didn't realize Fury Swipes has 18 attack power. That's a bizarre specific number.
It's a very weird number, yeah.
But that just swolled up everyone a little bit. I want to say either this is the cap or 15 is the cap for the first gym. So I'm just gonna.
Sam in the chat. My argument about Fury Swipes is it sucks.
Sold!
Thank you, Sam.
I'm convinced.
So we can't use Rock Smash yet, right?
Yeah, we will have a chance to get it. We will find that somewhere. I just found 3 Genius Feathers. I don't know what those are.
As a kid, I read it as Furry Swipes, and as an adult, that makes me uncomfortable. You know what? There we go.
Furry Swipes. Christ. I definitely misread a lot of Pokemon stuff as a kid. I had the like kids Pokedex book that had there's health feathers. Oh, okay, these are for EV training if we want it. Oh,
go ahead. You had a book?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. So, I had a Pokedex book that listed all the moves as techniques, and I read that word as a young child as Techniquenches. Now, I don't know where I got those extra letters from, Andrew, but I found them.
Fire Punch is my favorite Techniquench.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that Mankey doesn't learn any good Techniquenches. It's really unfortunate that Nidorino has to wait until it's so high level to learn any good Techniquenches before you can evolve it to Nidoking. Christ. I'm gonna fight this
grunt.
I would love to. You know what, Gunkel? No, I feel like we have to have you out here. You has to continue getting that, just spinning that wheel. Spinning that wheel all day, all night.
I do want to point out, Riley has lost the bet. We did not immediately eat shit.
Yes.
What do you say we save the transform till later, since we still have a chance to do it.
Yep. No, shoot. No, what do you want me to do?
I was thinking, it's a Glameow. We could just punch it.
That's true. Let me punch it with someone. Ditbert hasn't gotten out yet. Let's see what Ditbert can do. Hello, Red Seraph.
What up, Seraph? You got shit, Glameow.
Yeah, you're a freaking Glameow. What do you want, you weird cat with your spring tail? What do you even do?
The run's going great, Seraph. We started with a Ditto.
I can only go up from here. Someone else is learning Pursuit. Everyone's learning these low-level dark moves. Do we need you to have Pursuit? I don't know if we need you to have Pursuit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I think it's about as useful as Astonish, but Astonish we can flinch with, so...
Scrapple wants to learn Seismic Toss. That's
guaranteed 15 damage.
That is guaranteed 15. Karate Chop's guaranteed 50 with a high crit ratio.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling Seismic Toss, I don't think.
Like, the only reason to keep it... I mean, we could keep it for when we're at, like, the last gym, because things do get up higher level. Like, they do get up to, like, the 70s and 80s and 90s in a single run, I think. But I don't know if we want to keep it that long. I feel like that's too long game for us.
Yeah, I also feel like if Scrapple can't reliably deal 70 damage with an attacking move as a strong attacker Pokemon, then it should just be on the bench, you know?
Yeah. So fun fact about that, the bench doesn't exist. That's another good thing to know, is that once we get to 6 Pokemon, the next thing we catch after that, we will have to permanently sacrifice something out of the team in order to put it in its place.
Okay, good to know.
I'm just gonna keep rock blasting. You're just a dog, and I'm a whole Ditbert. It is very funny how these trainers are just scaled for as if you've just entered the level and not just ground up 10 levels by fighting 3 wild Pokemon.
Right.
Here's some clever feathers. We're getting a lot of EV stuff. Antidotes.
Is it worth it to use those now, or should we save them until we have, like, a team under our belt?
Well, we can look at what we have now and think about if any of them are going to be in the team. And off the dome, I don't really know well enough to say one way or another.
If we have any fast feathers, we should definitely give them to Ditto.
We got HP. We've got HP, we've got special attack, and we've got special defense.
Oh, I can never remember how Ditto interacts with IVs and EVs.
Me neither. HP... I don't know. HP... You know what? Is Ditbert more of a defenses or more of an HP in terms of how it works? It does get a boost to one of its defenses. Its HP is fine, but it gets really good physical defense. Let me... Did I say both defenses or both attacks? Both attacks. Or no, both specials. You know, I'm going to hold on to these for right now. Let's do what you said and wait until we have a little more idea of what the team is.
I like that. I'm good.
Alrighty. We're early on in this venture.
We got room to crash and burn.
We have tons of room to crash and burn. So this is a Kanto route, by the way, as you may well recognize. This is, I think... Okay, so this is the one that goes east from Cerulean City down into Dark Cave. So what this game does is it has all the Fire Red Leaf Green routes, it has all of the Emerald routes, and I guess it has Johto routes with one of these 2 tile sets also just in it, and it just kind of picks from them. And
That's really sick.
It is, and I want to say there's some original ones too. There's one more Pokemon in this grass. I want to see if we can find it.
Yeah. Is there a chance that it, like, is a water type we have to fish for or something?
Maybe? Let me see. Also, I just realized we were talking about sound channels and volume beforehand. All the blips and bloops of the menus that we're not getting is because I turned some sound channels off to quiet VBA. I mean to quiet our Game Boy Advance that we are playing this legitimate normal copy of Pokemon Emerald on.
We left our Game Boy out in the rain, and so it acts a little funky now sometimes.
Yeah, we left our Game Boy out in the rain, it got struck by lightning, and now it's a roguelike.
That's why it goes faster sometimes.
Yeah,
it's
that's
the electricity.
Yeah, when I hold a button down, hey, it's Pancham.
Pancham.
Now, do we want to use a Pokeball on this when we have a good fighting type? I really like Pancham and Pangoro. Big fan.
I have a stupid pet peeve. I don't like it when a Pokemon is weak to its own typing. And I don't like Pangoro because it can't take a punch.
That's an interesting criticism. That is an interesting critique you've lobbed at it. I feel like I'm okay with bailing on it. I on those grounds, those which I don't know if I agree with yet, but I respect. And also, we do have 2 fighting types that I feel like are both fine.
Gunkel and Scrapple, yeah.
Yeah. Sam says use that Pokeball.
I don't listen to my wife.
Yeah, you're not the one playing today. How's that feel, by the way? How you feeling being on the back seat?
I always feel a little weird when I'm on a stream and I don't have just like the controller in hand.
Yeah.
Which is more of, I think it's a control thing that like it's a personal failing of mine that I should work on. But you know, I'm enjoying playing this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's still a collaborative experience. When I was playing this the other week on my other friend's stream, it was well, I have 2 fighting types. What am I fucking doing? It was 3 of us on a couch just collaboratively deciding how to bungle our way through the first 6 or 7 gyms. Which I will say, we got that far, and I can't believe we did it. Oh, you don't have a fighting move. You know what? You're still level 15. What are we talking about here?
Damn, we should have gotten a Pancham.
That would have solved all our problems. The poison comes up. I don't know offhand if, like, status effect chances or any, like, move stats have been altered in this. That is something I've just realized. Because I watched you get poisoned on 1 poison sting, and I thought, I wonder if that's... if that is a bounty that the ROM hack has given us for the taking.
I don't know.
Yeah,
should hopefully kill.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Red Seraph, we are doing pretty good. That'll change. But early game in this, I have found, honestly, is usually pretty fine. I have not had significant problems with it. Let's go Dilbert mode. I keep calling it Ditbert mode.
Yeah, it's absolutely not Dilbert.
No association with a weird racist comics man, or just generally bigoted. I feel like just calling him racist or sexist is narrowing the scope too much. That guy's just all of it.
It's like when people are like, J.K. Rowling's a TERF, and it's just like, oh, there's so much more.
Yeah, what isn't J.K. Rowling? J.K. Rowling is everything you could possibly imagine her being.
6 Koba berries.
Yeah.
I don't know what any of these things do.
We can look in a moment.
Berries.
Yes, even Lepa, I forget.
Lepa is PP.
Okay. Oh, that's good then, because we are already losing PP and some stuff. And we got
Lepa berries are the you get those as like wizard pills at a gas station.
I love right next to the Rhino 5.0 erectile dysfunction pills. Yeah. Okay,
Koba resists
flying,
and Yachi resists ice.
Weakens an ice move if weak to it.
So when we go through this cave, is this cave going to turn into a gym fight?
No, this cave is going to spit us back out into the overworld.
Oh, okay. We're not at a gym fight yet?
Nope. So we're going to get to the end of the little tree of options that you saw there, and that'll be the first gym fight.
Okay.
So it's like 1 or 2 routes, 1 or 2 NPCs, and then a gym fight is kind of how it goes.
Gotcha.
So I am going to... You know what? I'm going to use a Lepa Berry on the frog because it is out of mud slaps.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go in here. And here we are back out here. We got 2 more. Yeah, if you're just joining us, here's how routes work in Pokemon Emerald Rogue. So, Andrew, we have a calm, sharp encounter.
Okay.
Or a calm, wet encounter.
Is your gym wet or is it sharp? So this is also, we have to choose based on if we want to do a mart or a nurse after this.
Yeah, and so both of those give us little like hub rest areas that have a couple different things to do, and I forget what's in what. So you'll see like different options come up once we get to them.
See, I'd prefer the sharp to the wet route, I think, just by the name of it. But I think I want to hit up a Pokemon Center after clearing a second route.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel like that's a good decision. We're not super low HP, but we don't... The only thing about that, let me look at our items, because I did use... Okay, no, we've got some soda pops. We've got some stuff to use. I just wanted to make sure we had stuff to heal HP with, and we do. So I think that's an alright call. I think... Though, you know what? It's time to get wet and wild, buddy.
Alright.
Let's take a nice calming bath in the calm wet route. What area is this? Some heal powders.
I think this might be Johto.
It's definitely Johto music, but I can't play. Is it one of the like 4 routes that go up to Blackthorn City?
Oh, it might be.
Getting a lot of items around here. All right, let's see who we got.
No, I think this...
Yeah! It's my boy Spheal! Who don't love a Spheal?
Now, could we just fire off a Pokeball immediately?
Hey, Andrew, we sure could. I think what I'm going to do for encounters after this one, or at least try doing, is put Krogunk out first and see if like a single poison sting will allow us to not kill something immediately.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll work, but here's Spheal. I love this little guy.
Yeah, I love a good Spheal.
This line is some of my favorite water types.
O's in the chat for Spheal.
Gally Oxenfree says name it Square.
I like naming it Square.
I do like Square a lot. Alright. What's up, you fucking Square? I have a lot of attachment to Spheal because... I tell you, my when I was like 14, my DS Lite got stolen.
I think I remember you telling me something about that.
I probably talked about it on a stream or something, but it had like Platinum and other games with it. So I was without my DS or any DS games for like a year when I was a teenager. And I had sold my copy of Sapphire to Game Crazy to trade in towards something. But I bought a new copy because I had my GBA, my SP, and I was like, well, I've got to do something. It's Chinchou! Another one I love, yeah. And so I started a new run with Sapphire, and late game, once I could get to it, Walrein was a staple of that team. Love
I think if we
Walrein.
transform into Chinchou, we should be just set.
I think you're right. Yeah, I bet this thing has Thunder Wave. You got Thunder Wave? If I can paralyze it, that'd be great. Nope, but that's fine. Let's just do it anyway.
We could supersonic it.
We could. That's actually not a terrible decision if this doesn't work. But hey, it did.
All right, we got a Chinchou.
I like.
That's right. The Spheal goes in the square hole.
That's that video. It's a good video. The arch goes in the square hole. Just the level of distress on that face. Now throw this ROM on something I can play. Yes, sir, if it's cool. If you find it on Poke Community, you'll find out instructions on how to patch it and all that. If that is not something you already know, it very well may be. I had to download a different patcher for this. I had to download NUPS, N-U-P-S, as opposed to
I like
to
NUPS.
Lips.
NUPS is good.
Yeah. I was only familiar
I
with
like
IPS.
NUPS. It's a weird...
I like big NUPS and I cannot... Alright, we're not going further with that idea.
I don't think green A, I don't think green Pikachu fits. B, Viralore, I'm colorblind, but even I think you should get your eyes checked.
Yeah,
Here we go, Chinkachu? I don't like saying that out loud. Never
yeah,
mind.
that's got a slur in it, so I'm gonna stop you right there on that one.
I was thinking of it like Chinchou.
It's
I
okay.
realized I didn't want to say that out loud anymore.
I understand what you were doing, and it's okay. Bing Bong. Bing Bong?
I like Bing Bong.
Yeah, let's go Bing Bong. Unless plus a blue, says Seraph. Sorry, Seraph, I like Bing Bong. You get one free name token for a future name. Do you when you and Sam are streaming?
I've
Do you
done
have
enough Pokemon streaming to know that you should not promise Sarah a free name token.
I was about to ask you exactly that question. I was about to say, in all the time that you and Sam have done your Nuzlocke streams, do you have like a methodology for like how you choose a viewer name or like just jump on your own? What goes into that? What's happening inside y'all's minds? Litwick! This is a great route!
What a great route. So this Litwick will replace something.
Two things. One, yes. Two, we've only got heal balls, which I think are just the same as normal Pokeballs in terms of base effectiveness, but I don't know.
I will say a good portion of our chat has stopped recommending names to us because of the rate that we kill Pokemon on Nuzlocke runs. It prevents them from getting attached and then losing them.
That's understandable. The attachment is part of the fun, though. That is... Listen, when Camp Dave the Butterfree died in my Crystal Clear stream back in the day, we all held a midnight vigil at Camp Dave that night. I don't know why that Butterfree was named Camp Dave. Couldn't tell you.
Problem. I don't want to admit this out loud. I
Do
think
it anyway.
Mankey's the one that we replace.
So Mankey has fighting moves and Gunkel doesn't actually have any fighting moves right now. Is my only counterpoint. But
Gunkel has anticipation as an ability too, so it's not like Poison Touch, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
I like saying the word Gunkel, but I could replace Gunkel with a Litwick.
I'll look at them both real quick a little. Hello, you. It's modest, which doesn't help it.
Yeah,
it actually lowers its attack.
This is the worst possible Croagunk.
Yeah.
Outside of looking at its IVs.
I like how you and I are both like, oh yeah, you know what? We're kind of Croagunk respecters. It gets a bad rap. Fuck this frog.
Yeah.
Fuck this one in particular. Yeah, I feel like
did not look too kindly upon this Croagunk.
No, if we were to find it as a later game catch when it had better moves that would maybe be more useful against some specific other scenario, I would think more about keeping it. But we are not in that situation. So I'm down to lose Gunkel if you are.
I think it's time for a Litwick.
All right, it's time to do a Litwick. I am gonna transform and just see. Whoa, that's gonna make us Ghost type, which Litwick is potentially strong against. I'm just gonna throw a ball.
Right
yeah.
Now we're just kind of safe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a ball. We are going to run out of potential captures until we do hit a Pokemart place. I will tell you, money is hard to come by in this. We will continue to find some Pokeballs around, at least in Vanilla. This might be different. I found money to be really hard to come by. Gunkel. Gunkel, we hardly knew you. You were the froggiest
Rest in peace,
frog.
Sergeant Frog.
Rest in peace, Sergeant Frog. Now let's name this Litwick.
Could this be Left Twix?
Sure.
But spelled like the Twick in Litwick?
Yep. Probably. Also, do you care that I'm doing all caps? I just don't feel like toggling to the other menu.
You know, it is a thing that normally bugs me, but I'm not going to say anything about it.
No, you know what? You've just said it does. As of this letter in this Pokemon's name, I am enacting the change.
No, this is worse. This is worse.
No, it's what you wanted, Andrew. No. This is what you wanted.
No.
Left Twix is here to stay, baby. Good shit. I am gonna. Ooh, it's Sinistea. I don't know. We've got Litwick. We don't need Sinistea.
Yeah, I like Sinistea, but not as much as I like what we've got.
I am gonna kill a couple things on this route just so we can do some grinding for the half of the team that are babies, but not you. I'm gonna run from you. I'm gonna give you a hot take. I think Sinistea. I like the concept a lot. I think it's yucky looking. I just think it's yucky looking. Like, I think about it pouring out when it evolves. I think about it like pouring out of that teapot, and I just get grossed out thinking about it. I'm just gonna kill some fish. Oh, someone's getting fire spin. 85 accuracy. That's about as low as I'm willing to put up with.
I think the problem is that the first fire spin is about as strong as an ember.
Yeah.
When you take into account the like extra damage.
But it could be useful for chipping away at some stuff that like just, it's like a leech seed. It's like a status effect. But ember can just inflict a burn. I also just don't think we're going to use smog very much.
Oh, I like smog, but it does only have 70 accuracy. God, they really, at the Pokemon Factory, one of them was like, hey, I've designed a poison move that has 30 whole base power.
Yeah.
We should probably balance that by making it only 70% accuracy, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think smog is bad.
Yeah, because I like minimize. Mm-hmm.
Smog is bad, but it's the only poison move we have.
That is true. We did release the frog. Astonish is a bad ghost move. Is there a case to be made for getting rid of Astonish?
We are. It's not a good move. We are early enough game that I feel like having spread stab is probably worth keeping, even if the move it's like we'd be replacing Astonish with Fire Spin, which is 5 more damage, but we're losing a type of coverage for it.
Okay, I hear you. So do we just get rid of Fire Spin then?
I think I just get rid of Fire Spin.
Yeah, because I think you're right. Like I am very attracted by like, oh, here's a thing that keeps burning them for a few turns, but like we have a move that can burn them, we have a move that can poison them. It is also learning Confuse right now, so here we are back to the candle, and now what do we do?
I think we ditch Minimize.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Fire Spin was always so cool in the show.
So cool.
Charizard used Fire Spin, it ruled. And then in the game you'd get it, and then you'd use it because it never. The old Red and Blue didn't tell you what the moves did.
Fuck no.
So you'd use it, and then it would just like nothing would happen, and you'd be like, "Oh, we're doing this every turn."
Now here's a funny thing: Nightshade does a damage identical to the user's level, which is gonna be capped at 15 for now. But as of like the next gym, it'll get higher enough, and also it's special, which is what we want for this Pokemon. So I feel like it's probably still worth getting rid of Astonish for.
Yeah, we could get rid of Astonish. Yeah. Never feels good to have Astonish.
No. It's always I mean, it's it's Ghost Scratch.
We get Rollout on Spheal. I do like this.
Look at you.
Look
Get rid
at
of
that
Growl.
I like having Rollout on a Pokemon with Defense Curl.
That's really good stuff, yeah. Encore also is potentially useful. The spinniest boy, but I don't know. I'd rather keep Defense Curl, honestly.
See, if I knew we were going to get Encore, I would have just said ditch Rollout so we don't have to...
Rollout, we do have rock coverage, but if we were to lose that rock coverage, it would potentially be something really useful to have.
I've played enough Unite to know that we're never going to lose a Dwebble. Dwebble doesn't die.
Okay.
Encore can do gross things. Especially, I don't know what kind of tweaks they did to the AI in this ROM hack, but against a standard AI, Encore can do some really solid stuff.
Yeah, okay.
If you know what you're doing with it. And I think between the two of us, we have about a solid trainer's worth of knowledge.
I think so. It's not a move I use much, but I trust what you're saying, and I look forward to doing that.
Is it worth it getting rid of... So if we're choosing to take Encore, is it worth getting rid of Rollout and keeping Defense Curl, or getting rid of Defense Curl and keeping Rollout?
My case for Defense Curl is that Water Ice is one of the most vulnerable types in all of Pokemon. Like, that thing is riddled with weaknesses, and if Defense Curl gets us a chance at an extra hit or a bit of survival, I don't know if it will, but I kind of feel like it could.
I'm good with that. I'll take that.
All right, and like you said, Dwebble don't die. So it's all
Dwebble's not allowed
fine.
to. Ditbert is not allowed to kick it.
Getting a better ice move off the bat, too. Ice Ball, 5-turn attack that gains power on consecutive hits, so that's Ice Rollout.
It's Ice Rollout.
It is fucked up just how many moves we're getting all at once here.
I think that's better than Powder Snow.
Yeah.
Does Defense Curl power up Ice Ball? I'm gonna look it up.
I don't think so, because defense only raises physical defense. It doesn't affect physical attack.
Ice Ball's power is doubled in addition if the user has previously used Defense Curl. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So Defense Curl powers up Rollout. It apparently powers up Ice Ball the same way.
That rocks. All right. Goodbye,
you curl
Powder
up
Snow.
and then you go.
That's
So
awesome.
we're
I
not
never
gonna
knew
freeze
that.
with it. We never were.
I never knew that. That's awesome. Bing Bong learned Thunder Wave. And Electro Ball.
Damn, Bing Ball.
Yeah, I guess they really want you to be like making some real decisions. That's an easy one. Goodbye, Bubble.
Is Water Gun better than Bubble? I thought they were both 40, but Bubble reduces speed.
I thought Water Gun was 50. I'm sorry, I've just made a
I could
grievous
be wrong.
error. No, I could have made a grievous error. Who's to say? We'll never know now.
We'll never know.
There's no.
We'll never check.
Yeah, we'll never check. It's impossible.
I refuse to look. Don't you dare pull up Bing Bong stats.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't you fucking dare, Jay. Jay, don't you dare. I'm leaving this call. I'm leaving this call.
Just kidding. I just wanted to look at Square again. Look at him go.
Okay.
He's spinning. Oh, she's sassy. Scrapple is quiet, which seems wrong for a Mankey.
It's just a quietly burning fury.
I'm just seeing if we have any useful,
Hey,
mild
chat,
for
you
dinner
have low
starters.
defense.
Damn.
Got there.
Damn.
Got there.
Fucking brutal. This is you
It's a
really
solid team.
set them up for this. Yeah, this works for now.
I like this crew.
I like it too. I'm really scared for what the first gym leader is gonna be. Oh, you're a person. Should we still keep doing Ditto out for trainer fights?
For people, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, all right, you. Here you go.
If nothing else, we say, go, you, and then they have to say, like, oh, me? And then it's a tiny blob. There's emotional damage that goes into being a good Pokemon trainer.
It's true. It's half the battle.
Pat Rat.
Pat Rat's hideous, yeah?
I could punch that thing. Easy.
I replayed Pokemon White like 5 or 6 years ago, and I found a Nat shiny Patrat, and a couple years later I reset that game's save data, and it's the one time I've never felt bad losing a shiny Pokemon. I needed the save data for something.
So the first shiny I ever caught was in Gold and Silver. I caught a shiny Magikarp. It was not a shiny Red Gyarados.
Nice.
I just had a shiny Magikarp. And
Nice.
then it evolved into Red Gyarados. And then none of my friends believed me that it was a shiny Magikarp.
You poor kid.
So I said, I caught a shiny in this game. It's a Gyarados. And they said, yeah, we know. We all did. I said, no, it's different.
Oh,
Mine's not that one.
that's
And then I didn't
fucking
catch a
funny.
shiny for like 18 years.
Damn.
Dreepy.
Excuse me, I had a moment there. Oh, it's my favorite guy from Sword and Shield. Oh.
Now, is this worth the Pokeball? It is our last ball. Are you sure you want to do this, Jay?
I'm thinking about it. So it's Ghost Dragon. We have the Ghost already. Dragon is mostly defensive in a way that I don't know that we need. It is good, like, you know, it does eventually evolve into an Uber. So the thing is, we got Square, we got Bing Bong, 2 water types. I feel like we could get rid of one of them. I don't know which one though.
I think we would get rid of Left Twix for this.
You might be right. A hard carry if ever there were one. You know what? We got 1 Pokeball. I feel like this is a pretty good use of 1 Pokeball. Let's give it a shot.
We should. Okay, let's try and catch it.
What do you think?
Sam is saying we should get rid of Bing Bong.
Okay.
We only have a single heal ball? Is that right?
Let me double check that. We have 2.
We have 2. Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to catch it because I think the weird thing about a Ghost and Dragon is that it's weak to its own types twice.
We do have Thunder Wave on Bing Bong.
Okay, we have Thunder Wave, and we could Water Gun if we feel like we need to get some damage on it.
That might work. Yeah, because it'll resist that. It'll resist anything from Bing Bong. Okay, I will send Bing Bong out and try that.
The problem is Water Gun might be so strong that it does the extra damage.
It might. Oh, I love this little motherfucker. I like this sprite they gave it too. It looks like a little horse. It looks like a little it's got big eyes. I like it.
Can we Supersonic this turn instead of Thunder Waving?
Yeah. Yep, I follow you.
If we get lucky, it'll hit itself once, you know?
I'm into it. Oh, that's Infestation.
Okay, we're not swapping out now.
No, I mean, yeah, it's not doing...
A critical infestation. This is termites.
But, we'll be fine for a few turns. I'm going to paralyze it. Okay, I'm not going to paralyze it. It is going to hurt itself. Maybe. Nope. Okay, I think we can body another turn of whatever it does to us. We're only in the yellow now.
Well, good news. So we're swapping Bing Bong for this, right?
Yeah, we might be.
So it doesn't really matter if it's going to kill Bing Bong. If anything, it just opens up a parking spot, right?
But the electric coverage on Bing Bong is real handsome. Is the only
the electric
thing
coverage.
about that.
I really like Bing Bong.
I despise to say this. I mean this from the bottom of my heart that it pains me. But it might be Square.
I think it's Left Twix before it's Square.
Okay.
Because we're swapping Ghost for Ghost.
I hear you. I am going to... I don't think this thing has any Ghost moves or it would have used one. I am going to switch to Left Twix just to have something with full HP out there.
Okay. It has Bite.
Nope. Can't switch out anyway.
We also can't swap out. We need this.
Yep. Whoopsie woo. I need to heal you. I'm going to use a... Do I have a...
Yeah, we got some Sody Pop.
HP berry that is a little more close to what you need. I don't think I do. That's fine. We got some Sody Pop. Got as much Sody Pop as you want.
Joe Biden voice. Soda.
Bing Bong Soda. All right, what do you got? Come on. Big luck, big win. Yeah! We're getting dreeped at. The lingering Pokemon. I love this little guy.
All right, we got a hard choice ahead of us.
Yeah.
The thing is, you might be right about Square, because Water Ice is not great coverage. The coverage moves that Square has is Rock, which Ditbert already does. The problem is that I really love Spheal.
I know I do too. It's one of my favorite Pokemon.
There's a part of me that says swap Ghost for Ghost.
Yeah,
because I'm not super jazzed having 2 ghosts. Especially if one of them is Dreepy.
On top of that, you're right, because a lot of things, as we've seen, have low-level dark moves that can take them out easily. On top of that, I'm like, fire is always attractive, but really, like, I don't feel like we're losing too much ground if we get rid of Left Twix.
I agree. I hate to say it, but I agree.
All right. The candle is snuffed out. I feel nervous about that choice, Andrew. I feel nervous about it.
I mean, if I'm being really, really honest, my answer is we don't bring Dreepy. But we want to use Dreepy, so here we are. What's Dreepy's name?
Oh, Dreepy. Dreepy, I think... Well, consider who we have just sacrificed. It's Rightwix.
This is Rightwix, yes.
The duality of Pokemon. And yes, I know I could have fit a second T in there. I choose not to. Or the Twix. So I've realized where we are.
What does Dreepy have?
Oh yeah, you're good. You're right. Let's take a look. What's up, you little fella? Astonish, Infestation, Quick Attack, and Bite.
That's not a terrible moveset, actually.
Yeah, I forget if this Pokemon is more attack or special attack. I guess it's more attack. Yeah, because it learns Shadow Force when it grows up.
I will say competitively you can build it either way.
Yes, I do remember. I have an EV trained one in Shield, and I could not remember what I did with it. Infestation's interesting. Quick attacks. Yeah, this is fine. It's got Bite. It's got a better Dark move than anything else, so if we need that, we got it.
What's our ability?
Yep, let me take a look. Our ability is Clear Body. It prevents ability reduction. That ain't bad. I like Clear Body.
Cool.
Clear Body's pretty useful, actually. All right, now that we have that, I am going to grind just to get that thing up to 15 for one fight or whatever. I realize where we are. I think we're at the Lake of Rage.
Yeah, I think so.
Because the northern area up there that I went to had a bunch of trees in the water, and I always forget that's a mechanic in Lake of Rage in the remakes. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, they have, like, tides that go in and out.
Yeah.
I'm just going to speed up through this.
Rightwix grew to 15. Did not learn any new moves.
Huh. I mean, it's already got 4. Like, honestly, it came in with a lot more than most things had, I feel like.
Yeah.
Don't show us what we've sacrificed.
Don't look at us like that, Ligwix.
We know what we did. We don't need you judging us. Come on now.
We made a choice.
Was it the right choice, the wrong choice, or a secret third thing? Some Oka berries. And some Koba berries. I will tell you right off the bat, we're already, this run, we have put so much more consideration into every decision than when I was playing this on stream the other week. That one was so many blazing through encounters. We gave the controller to someone who got rid of the wrong moves like 8 times in a row. It was going real different. Not to put my friends Reina and Ron on blast. You can hear them in Additional Postage Required, Episode 2, as Borgus and Gorbis. All right, here's that heal we were looking for. So here's what you get when you go to a Pokemon Center lady, a Nurse Joy on this. You get a little island. You get a little island of stuff.
Okay.
So let's see. What do we got? Welcome to the TM shop. You can buy some TMs if you have enough money. Oh, we have a lot more money than I had last time. We're getting more encounters, more trainer battles, rather, than last time. Shadow Ball was real tempting. We could. Facade's even kind of tempting. Let's take a look at what else is there, though. But I'm liking Shadow Ball. We should buy some Pokeballs. I'm going to buy a humble 5 Pokeballs.
Okay.
Just because that way we still have enough for that TM and a little walking around money even after that. A little walking around money.
Yeah, thanks, Grandpa.
Thanks, Grandpa. You know what? I'll buy a couple potions.
We have a couple soda pops and we have some heal powders too.
Okay, you're right. We're good. Okay, there's that. Oh, we can talk to Professor Bird. Do we need to know how anything evolves? Birch will tell us how stuff evolves. If like there's something that like would evolve with a trade normally, it obviously isn't going to this time. But I think we're good with all these. These are all level.
What are Rightwix's levels that they evolve?
I don't know if he'll tell us level, but I will find out.
Okay.
If he will. Because I think he just says whether it's level up or a stone or what. Oh, currently has access to level 50?
That's my concern with Dreepy.
Okay, yeah. Now, by that same virtue, Lampent, once it evolved into Lampent, would have needed an item that I have no idea how to get to evolve to Chandelure.
That's fair.
Well, we'll see how it goes. We've got a special move tutor.
What do you want to teach?
I don't want you to take my money before. Show me what you can teach people. Let's see what Right Twix can learn. Okay. So so it's mostly like stuff it would have known. Oh, I didn't even know contests were in this. That's interesting.
Huh. I'm not feeling any of these.
Yeah, no, I don't think we need to do this right now. There's another. Oh, okay. So this guy, I think, will teach us Pokemon or moves our Pokemon used to know.
Right. That sounds fair.
Yeah, because there's rollout. Okay. Neat. All right, thank you, sir. And then these people, I think, will sell you held items. You can get a power anklet, power lens. Oh man, a silk scarf for normal moves. Power up that transform. Let's get the swollest transform of all time.
We do have a normal type starter.
Yeah. Really just buff up. It transforms really good. It transforms with ray tracing. Enhancement items. Okay, so ability capsules and mints and a couple evolution items.
Well, we found how to evolve. Huh.
Interesting.
I don't think we need to I don't think there's any of these that we really want right now, unless we want to grab an adamant mint and give it to Mankey or something like that.
Do we want to do that? Or do we want to buy that Shadow Ball TM? We have just enough money to do the Shadow Ball TM, but not buy that afterwards.
Right. Do we?
What's up? What are you thinking?
Dreepy's really weak.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a real benefit to teaching it a stronger move? Is it just going to be throwing the world's weakest Shadow Balls instead of the world's weakest Astonishes?
I hear what you're saying. You might be right. So, how about this? How about we get an Adamant Mint from Mankey and a Muscle Feather for Dreepy, so it still gets a stat boost because its physical attack is higher than its special anyway. Or we just get 2 Adamant Mints for that matter.
I need you to do me one other thing real quick. Hover over one of these mints.
Oh yeah, they reduce another stat.
Oh yeah, Pokemon change their natures by smelling mints.
Huh.
Is that the verb that the mints have?
Yeah, it does.
They just huff a mint until they're just like, I'm now adamant.
The exact phrasing is can be smelled. You could smell this.
Sniff it real good, and then you're just like, I've decided to no longer be naughty. I'm now serious.
That feel wet. Listen, sometimes you put some strange stuff up your nose in college. Sometimes it's something else. Sometimes it's a mint that makes you decide not to be naughty. Christ. We could get a couple of these, give one to Mankey and give one to Dreepy, so Dreepy gets... Now, but the thing with that is I don't know if Dreepy's gonna get some special moves. I
think let's get Shadow Ball for Dreepy. If we're gonna be shackled to Dreepy, I think we should make it the best Dreepy we can, actually.
Okay, you're back around on that. Okay.
I am. I think that these mints aren't going to change the game too drastically. I think that if we really do need to change something later, we can try to find one later. Okay. I don't think we need to slap one on a Pokemon right now, especially if we find a better fighting Pokemon, then we're just going to get rid of Mankey, you know?
Yeah. I keep thinking we have a frickin'... Oh, we have some speed ones now. Do we want to give some Swift Feathers to Ditto?
Ditto, yeah.
I was just looking. Yeah, we don't have any attack ones.
The real pro strat is to give a Ditto a choice scarf.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it you are choicing yourself into transform. That's fine. It's the only move that you use.
Okay.
And then you transform into a version of the other Pokemon that is by default faster than it.
Okay, that's
and
cool.
It resets your transform.
Yeah.
So your choice. So you can.
Yeah. That's really cool.
So if we ever find a choice scarf, that's immediate slap onto our main guy.
Immediate slap on there. That's awesome. I think we will. I think we can in these. That might be if we choose the Mark guy instead of this, we'll get more shop items or shop options.
Okay.
All right, Shadow Ball. Give me that.
Let's grab a Shadow Ball.
Give me that.
I'm just joking.
I'm just joking. All right.
I mean, yeah, there is something to saying that this is a move with it. Well,
now
we made a choice.
Now, to our credit, neither of us could have known.
Who could have known?
What? Why?
Not us. Not me.
How is this? How?
This is a baby that does not like playing with balls.
I guess not. More
This
of
is a nerdy child. We do not have a jock Dreepy on our hands.
Yeah, this Dreepy's like, Mommy, will you let me play Sudoku again? Fucking nerd. Nerd ass child. This kid goes to like a... Yeah, go for it.
Shall we just slam forward then?
I guess! Hey, you know what we have now in case we ever need it is a Shadow Ball TM.
Honestly, not the worst TM to just have in your back pocket.
For sure. Now, we do have a gym next. I am going to put you out front.
Yes.
Which is honestly...
Will we have time to make changes to our team before we know what gym we're fighting?
No. No, we won't.
Okay. We should... Sam, don't listen to the words I'm about to say. We should give some of our Pokemon some berries.
You're right. We should.
We have... I think the Yachi berry we should give to Dwebble, just in case.
Sure. Isn't ice going to be just regularly effective to it? Because
It'll be quadruple effective because it's rock and bug.
Does rock not resist?
No, rock hates being iced.
Rock is strong against ice, I thought.
They are both strong against each other. It's a cross-counter
kidding.
scenario.
I somehow never knew that. There you go. I knew ground was weak to it. Well, that's good to know.
I think you want to give a Yachi berry to the Dreepy too.
Yep, I think you're right about that. I would also give a Walkenberry to our Sfeel just to be safe.
Yeah, we're walking over here.
Hey, I'm walking here. Defrost Pokemon. Raise speed in a pinch. Sharply boosts a stat in a pinch? I guess that means
those
random.
Are bad.
Yeah, that seems bad. If hit by a special move, it will hurt the attack. Ooh, this berry is a special Rocky helmet.
Weird.
That's fascinating.
I'll give something a Roap berry.
That's an interesting idea they came up with there. Let's give one of those to you.
Let's give one to Scrapple.
Okay.
And Bing Bong, and then give a Lepa berry to you, so that if we use all 5 of a thing, it'll heal back up a little bit.
Okay, I'm into it. Yeah, will it use that in battle? I guess it will.
I hope so. It's not like the most powerful strategy, but it's something, right?
It's certainly something, and you does need something.
I say this a lot when we start our gym fights in our Nuzlocke. It's not a great plan, but it is a plan.
Yep. Andrew, before we do this, we're about an hour and a half deep. Do you need to take a quick bio break or anything? I'm gonna grab a glass of water real quick.
You go right ahead.
Okay.
I will hang out with the chat.
All right, I'll be right
chat.
back.
Sounds good. How is everyone doing? What gym leader are we all hoping to run into here? I would pull up our team menu if I could to remember what we have. We've got Ditto, Mankey, Feel, Chinchou, Dreepy. and a secret 6th Pokemon, Dwebble. I hope we don't run into a rock gym. A rock gym would be rough. Something rock or ice. Yeah, you don't have to be rude, Grizzy. Actually, rock or ice we could beat down with our thing. Missed the beginning. We have options for what it's going to be. I think so. If I understand correctly, it's either it can be any gym leader or it is one of the first gym leaders chosen from the first 3 regions.
Hello, I'm back.
Hey, how does gym selection work? Is this going to be one of just the first 3 gym leaders, or is it one of any gym leader?
I'm so glad you asked. It is the second thing. So it's a mighty trainer, which means, yeah, so from what I understand, every gym leader has a set team and then variations of that team for how many out of 8 badges you already have.
Okay.
So this could be anyone. Well, again, when I did this before, it was vanilla, so it was only out of the Hoenn gym leaders, but right now we have, what's math? 24 possible gym leaders this could be.
Grizzy is roasting me in chat about my knowledge of the ice type, so I might just be wrong.
Okay, because I know for a fact
ice is super effective against dragon, flying, grass, and ground.
Yeah, I knew ground.
I get the ground and rock type of that mixed up.
Okay, yeah, because I know rock's super effective because in black and white, I had a team with like no fire or fighting types, and so when I got to the ice gym, my Caracosta with its rock moves was the only thing that worked. Watson is here!
This is the 2nd or 3rd time I've said on stream that rock is weak to ice. It should be, is the thing. That's a thing that happens in the world, is that rocks get beat up because water gets into them and freezes.
Well, that's why ground is weak to it. It's weak to it for exactly that reason. You can break ice with a rock. That's what rock salt gets used for on roads.
A new challenger.
Deflecting by voice acting Watson, I see.
A new challenger.
He is pretty Santa Clausy.
Don't hold back now.
Okay, we won't. Thank you, sir. All right, what's first gym Watson gonna be like?
I'm gonna shock you.
I love this guy. Ooh, he's got a little fella.
Pichu.
Yeah, so the funny thing...
I don't think we should waste our transform on a Pichu.
I agree with that. Hey, you know what? I agree.
What ability does Bing Bong have?
Great question. Hello.
Oh, we're in the money.
Oh, wait. Volt Absorb. Yeah, baby. Ooh, this is the stuff. Ooh, we're cooking good. We're eating good.
Hey now.
Oh.
This is what dreams are made of.
Pichu just tried to kiss us and failed.
Supersonic, confuse it.
Oh,
Water gun works.
I feel like, okay, I was betting on it would one-shot it because it's a baby. It's trying a nasty plot.
Oh, it's thinking real hard.
But will it be thinking real fast, Andrew? That's what it needs to do, and it just can't think fast enough.
Flop.
And down.
Oh, we're making this gym all wet.
Go. Yeah, this is an easy one. Oh, Rotom is here, though.
Flying Rotom, that's neutral to electric moves.
Mm-hmm. Now I will Supersonic. I think that was a good call. Ooh, especially if it's going for the double team.
Excuse me.
Supersonic hits. And now let's water gun it some more, I guess.
I think Electro Ball might be better.
Maybe. Electro Ball scales to speed. I don't really know how fast we are, but let's try it anyway. Let's find out. First boss of the game seems like a great time to try that out.
Yeah, it's going first, so that might not be the best idea.
Oh, it hurt itself. What's it gonna do? Okay, it did some damage. I am now going to compare and contrast with a water gun. Ah, fuck, that did— oh, no!
No, we're the only ones allowed to do this.
Come on, you can't know how— this is how I feel when I play any ROM hack that has, like, AI improvements and moveset improvements. It's like, no, you can't know how Pokemon works. Only I can know how Pokemon works.
What do you mean you're swapping because it's a bad matchup?
I think it's worth supersonicking again. This thing can't actually hit us that hard.
I agree.
Or can it? No.
Hey, eat shit, Bing, Rotom.
Yeah, baby. There we go. Yeah, we're all confused now. It's Spinda hours. Who up? There's a Pokemon I always forget exists. They put a lot of time into it. They wrote a whole fucking algorithm for Spinda to generate dots on that sprite in like 12 million different ways.
Mm-hmm. And then they've never brought Spinda back.
Bing
No
Bong.
one gives a shit about Spinda.
Oh, Bing Bong powered through that confusion when Rotom couldn't. Wasn't quite enough to take it out. One more water gun will do the job, though. Or, yeah!
Take itself out. We don't have to do shit.
Don't have to do a goddamn thing. I always forget that Rotom has a flying type form because it's the one that I never see used.
I used it in I got it in my draft league because I needed a good electric type special attacker. The cool thing about it is that well, it's double immune to ground types because it both is a flying type and has levitate.
That's funny. That's funny. Supersonic works on steel types, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why I thought it wouldn't.
I think we might want to swap to Mankey here just to get a clean punch.
I'm cool with that. I like confusing it though, because then it goes doink.
Because it's probably not going to use an electric type move because it thinks that, you know, we're set.
Yeah. You know what I always think about with Watson? Were you always a like build a team kid in Pokemon games, or did you used to just like go through with just your starter?
As a kid, I've always been a build a team guy. Like, I like a team, but I always had my starter on it, you know?
Yeah.
As an adult, I think we just chop this thing and it'll go down.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Just leave a dent in it.
The reason I ask is I always see Watson and I think of I was a just starter kid when I played Sapphire, and I had Mudkip, and I just water gunned through it was probably a Marsh Stomp or a Swampert even by then. I could have used ground moves and learned they were really effective, but I think I just water gunned through everything because I didn't know what I was doing.
Well fought, trainer.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't build a full team until like Gen 4. I think Pearl was the first game.
See, nowadays I chuck my starter in a bin the first chance I get.
Damn. Even in new games? You did that in Scarlet or Violet?
Excuse me. No, because I liked Fuecoco. But normally they're kind of... I think we just continue this adventure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we'll be able to, like, save and come back another time and everything, too. We got cut! We have the HM cut.
Got cut.
Yeah, I also like Fuecoco. I feel you, though. Like, I have not done a full replay of Sword or Shield, but if I were to, I would probably... I like Score Bunny, and I've never used it, but even so, I'd probably just build a team of non-starter stuff. All right, let's see what we got here. We have a tough, spooky route if we want more ghost-type options. Listen, I will not fault you if you pitch me that we should drop Dreepy for a ghost-type that doesn't take it to a level 50 to evolve.
What do we got up top?
We got Calm Breezy route. I'm going to guess flying types live up there.
Yeah. Here's the deal. I'm not excited about a new ghost. I do want to know what that dapper old man has to say.
Yeah, I don't know offhand. I don't know if I ever encountered that
last time. You want to go tough ghost?
Let's go tough ghost. Let's see what a tough fucking ghost looks like. Hey, I'm a tough ghost over here. Hey, it's Petalburg Woods over here. Who do we have out front? We still have Ditto out front. Did we heal after that? We did. Okay, cool.
So there's only 2 possible options here.
Yeah, which is interestingly low. I didn't actually know it could get that low. Let's fight this child. What do you have? What do you have? School kid, challenger. I guess they just... Whoa!
I love Drampa. Drampa's one of my favorite Pokemon.
Drampa rips. I've never used it, but it rips to look at.
I got a shiny one in Sword and Shield.
Ooh, that's exciting. We have an ice type that would love to meet this.
That's true. You've made me very jealous. I'm gonna hop up and grab some water as well.
Aquatic jealousy. Go for it. That's right. Water jealousy is real. I am a Morton Joe. Do not trust the allure of water. You will grow addicted to it. You'll go, delicious water is what you'll say. And that's all there really is to say about that. Chat, how are you? Tell me your thoughts, tell me your fears, tell me your hopes, tell me your dreams. This is old school hours from now, back when Jay would do these by themselves.
How we looking?
We're looking good. I'm hitting this. Oh, there's echoed voice. I'm hitting this Drampa. It's yelling at us. We're ice balling. And the Drampa is down. No problem. Callie Alley Oxenfree says, next water Pokemon you find needs to be a Morton Joe. You said that I made you jealous with the water, and I was doing a Morton Joe bit while you were up. So he talks about not getting addicted to water. Yeah.
I like that. I was gonna say I like that. I like a Morton Joe. I like a Morton Joe. Let's do it.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. Didn't really do anything wrong. I don't know why people were so mad at him.
He's really great.
He's really good.
Can't believe the feminists came and tried to cancel him like that.
Cannot fucking believe a Morton Joe got canceled. We got Smackdown, which is useful for flying types if we have a ground type that can follow up from there, but I don't know how practically useful that actually is.
I think Rock Blast just averages out being better.
I think you're right, because Smackdown is one of those things that's like specifically useful in competitive doubles, maybe, and that's kind of it.
And that's like in the off chance that you want to knock something to the ground to hit it with an earthquake randomly.
Yeah, there are circumstances, but we are not in those circumstances. It's very like 1 in a million. Oh, we're gonna learn Brine. Does double damage to foes with half HP. That is a good one. Yeah, that is certainly an upgrade in every way. Easy peasy. Sorted. Damn, confused. Everything's getting freaking Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray is just better supersonic. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, we really got lucky with getting as many supersonics as we did when it has 55 accuracy.
Yep.
Good job, Bing Bong. There's another bird. Whoa! Oh, right, because we're in the middle of doing Ice Ball.
I got the... Oh, this Spearow has a life orb.
Yes, it does. It died, so it's fine, but that was very scary to learn.
I really thought that move was Guillotine for half a second.
Oh, God. Drill Run. Good. Like, part of the thing, you know, it's easy to be like, okay, it's stuff up to Gen 8. Cool, awesome. That means I get to see all these additional Pokemon. You kind of forget how many items that also, or how many moves that also means are in the mix that wouldn't be normally. Mm-hmm. Like, looking at a bird and thinking it would have a ground move is a kind of fucked up thing to have to think about.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's also weird looking at some of the moves that Pokemon get.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird that, like, they haven't added very many, like, peck or horn moves that are normal types. They're all, like, specifically, like, this is ground, or there a couple things like Drill Run. They've just given Drill Run to flying types instead of giving them, like, a extra peck or anything like that.
Yeah.
We can cut now. We can cut.
We can. You're right. I forgot about that. Oh, it's Spinarak.
Oh, okay. Well, that can be ground under our feet.
Yeah. Sorry. Unfortunately for us, you're Spinarak. I love Spinarak. Actually, it's just not useful here in any way.
Yeah, 100%.
Shout out to, yeah, and because this game was made by geniuses with huge brains, we can use cut without using a, oh yeah, okay, Dipper just does it for us because it's in the lead in our party. Lovely. Love that. We don't need to teach in the HM to anything. I remember back in Fool's Gold, I had a,
3 pearls.
An Ariados named Biley, who was great, because in that, Ariados was Bug and Ghost, and it kicked ass.
Mm-hmm.
I was not paying attention to what items we just got.
We got Pearl, which is nice. We
That is
got
good.
Red Nectar and Sachet.
Red Nectar
So
changes the form of
some-
certain Pokemon.
that changes the dancing bird. Not Fuecoco,
Oh.
Oricorio.
Oricorio, yeah. Everything is Fuecoco now. You like Fuecoco that much?
I realized as we were talking about things in a channel earlier today, two of my favorite starters are Fuecoco and Totodile, and I need a third grass type chompy Pokemon that also has OO in their name.
Yeah, for sure. We need a weird grass type Ho-Oh regional variant that has a huge mouth. What the hell is a sachet filled with perfumes that love? Oh, that's for
One of the fairies from Gen 6.
Aromatisse, right?
Yes, that's the one.
Got it. I never touched either of those because why would I? They look like that.
Basically, yep, you got it.
You know, because Spritzy... Oh, it's my guy, Yamask. Yamask is very tempting. Now, let's think about this. Is there any place for Yamask in this team? Again, if you tell me I think we need to ditch right Twix strategically, I won't disagree with you.
There is a place for Yamask on this team. It is a place currently being held by Right Twix.
Yeah. I think you're right. I will give chat a moment to level any counterpoints they may have, but I think you're right. Level 50 is too damn high. By the time we get to the champion in this, we will be like up to level 100s, I believe. But like even so, it's too much. It's too high. I don't think it's worth it.
I normally, on my Pokemon teams, I usually end up having like... Yeah, honestly, Sam is right that the counterpoint is Streepy, though.
Mm-hmm.
I usually have like a core 5 and then one flex spot where I'm like comfortable saying, here's my second water type or something like that. Like, the problem is that I think that our core flex spot is currently being filled by Ditto.
yeah.
So,
Which we're not gonna get rid of. Ditto, like, are we agreed that you has to be here and thus it dies?
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
Honestly,
excellent.
if Ditto dies, the run ends. Like,
it's all over. Why do we even have these other motherfuckers? We don't need them.
I think the real thing is we either need to say we either need to pull a U clause and lock Right Twix as this is our ghost type, or I think that we need to accept that this thing isn't going to evolve until level 50, and we can have much more useful Pokemon in its place.
What level does Yamask evolve at? I only ask because there are some black and white Pokemon that evolve at a horrendously high level that are 2-stage, and I do not know if it might be one of them. Yamask. I wrote Hanask. Yamask. Evolution. Give me a level 34. That's plenty agreeable.
And yeah, that like a reasonable level is when it evolves.
Oh, a reasonable level. I've heard of those in the stories. This thing can take a Fury Cutter, yeah?
Jay, I did not realize the neat little Nintendo hieroglyphics you have around our stream. I like the look of this.
Yeah, I wish I had written down where I found that. It's from there's some website that just has a bunch of like template frames like that for GBA streams, and I needed something to fill in that space, and I liked it a lot.
That's very cool. I like the look of this.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, yeah, Yamask is one of my favorites. I love Cough-Egregious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cough-Egregious rules. The way you evolve it is insane, but Runa-Regis is also a very cool Pokemon. Like that's it is one of those Pokemon that just invites very cool regional variants. There was an idea I had for a Pokemon tabletop campaign I was going to run before I gave up on finding a system I liked. That was going to be set in a region that had multiple different Yamask regional variants. The idea was going to be that the players fall into right into the red.
Jason, I need you to stop that and catch this.
Never call me Jason again. We have a deal.
Is J short for something?
It's not. I am named after a mountain in Vermont called J Peak.
Okay.
Yeah, fun story. But I had this idea where the players were going to like fall into like ancient ruins that no humans had been in for like 500 years. So there are Yamask there. But instead of the Yamask carrying, because the whole deal is the face on its body is like it says on the Pokedex right here, it's a face that it used to have when it used to be human. They would be carrying the faces of other Pokemon that were in the cave. And so there would be like 3 different regional variants that would have a secondary type depending on what Pokemon's face they were carrying. And they would evolve into a different kind of Cofagrigus from there. And I'm still holding on to that in case I ever run that tabletop campaign. Spoilers for an AP podcast I might one day do. Right, Twix! We hardly knew you.
What candy bar is this, you know?
I was about to ask you the same question.
Is this Three Musketeer?
Might be.
Milky Way?
Milky Way. Who did well in the candy tournament we did?
Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth ain't bad. I kind of like Baby Ruth, honestly.
100 grand.
100 grand also ain't bad. Oh boy. Paydays if we ever find a Meowth, obviously. Because it's literally just a move it has. I kind of like Baby Ruth.
Lindor Truffle.
Yeah, Lindt. There's a Lindt superstore not far from me. Not a superstore, but like a pretty big store where you can get a lot of chocolate if you want that. That's all I have to say about that. I've never actually been to it. I just thought about it. All right, Baby Ruth, welcome to the squad. Let's take a look at you. I'm glad that out of the 2 Pokemon that are here, one of them is good. It's got Mummy. I like Mummy. Mummy's a neat ability.
Mummy's great.
Defense-related nature, not the best, but whatever. Okay. Oh, it's got Disable. Disable's kind of cool to have.
Yeah.
Because what you have there is a situation where you protect the first turn, see what a Pokemon can do, and then disable it the second if you need to. That's not bad. All right. Sick. We have that now.
You get to just say, like, great, no ghost move. Now I can swap in my own ghost and Shadow Ball you. If I had one.
If I had one. Yeah, look at that one attack.
Do you want to see if it can learn Shadow Ball instead of Astonish?
I was gonna say, I bet it can. Hey, you know what? We knew we were buying this for something. Ooh, Andrew, we knew we were buying this for something.
Here we go, Baby Ruth.
Here we go, Baby Ruth. Baby Ruth is all grown up. Oh, wise beyond your years. Is the flinch useful enough that we should keep that and get rid of Haze? No?
Absolutely not.
How often are we going to use Haze? I guess we're not going to... Yeah, whatever. Who cares? We're giving it Shadow Ball. It's a gun.
I kind of like Haze. Haze is actually right now a big metagame competitor.
Really?
Because... So you... The big thing that you're fighting in the current metagame in doubles is Dondozo and Tatsugiri.
Okay, sure.
Which Tatsugiri has a thing called Commander. So Dondozo eats the Tatsugiri when you send them out together, and then it raise all of its stats by 2 stages.
Right, okay.
So you just got like one massive Pokemon that the enemy team has to deal with. So what people are doing to fight it is you just use Haze and say, actually, you've just got one regular Pokemon that I have to deal with.
That's fascinating.
You can slap that on a Murkrow, which has Prankster, so now you get to do that with Priority, and you just double that with your own Pokemon that, like, you have a Pokemon that lowers its own attack whenever it uses a move or whatever. Haze gets rid of that. We're on an even playing field again.
Wow, okay.
What will you do?
What will you do? This is some Undertale-style dialogue going on here. This is an interesting matchup.
Yeah, because this thing can be anything.
Yeah. Let me think here. I don't know. I could probably just hit it with one good fighting move.
That's kind of where I am.
Yeah, let's get scrapping. We haven't seen Scrapple in a little bit. We've been so fixated on these ghosts. We haven't thought about our good friend Scrapple. It has Protean! Oh, that was a crit.
That was a crit, which means that we maximize our attack.
Okay, okay. Do we...
And then we just get to punch it. We got critted, so I think that we should be safe to just karate chop.
Let's do it. Come on, Scrapple.
Especially
down in one.
at maxed attack.
Nice. That's a cool ability. I missed that's what that does. That's really neat. We can get up to 21. I didn't realize that. Rock Polish. I love a fast rock. I love the idea of what if a rock was fast. I say we get rid of withdraw. Yes. Who needs defense when you have speed?
Speed.
Who needs security and safety when you have the speed force?
Amen. Baby Ruth learning Nightshade.
I think we're good, friend.
I think that we're good. I think Nightshade and like Seismic Toss moves like that work a lot better on Pokemon like Baby Ruth than they do on Mankey. This is like a defensive tanky guy, and so being able to say like, hey, this attack just does 50 damage because I'm level 50.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
I think you're right, but we don't need it really when we have something that does 80 already.
Right, yeah, we already taught it Shadow Ball, so we're good to go.
All right, we're good on that one. Thank you for playing. Thank you for coming. Oh, it also wants to learn Hex.
Ooh, I do like Hex, but we can't really do status effects.
Yeah, we don't have any guaranteed status effect moves. We have one. We have Chinchou. Chinchou has one. But, I mean, it also just has Shadow Ball, which is reliable without the setup.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't need that. I would rather be reliable without the setup. God, and hey, there's Will-O-the-Wisp.
There's Will-O-Wisp.
Which may...
I kind of like that more than I like Disable.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Or maybe Haze, actually, but you know what? This is
okay.
fine.
That's fine. Either way, we got Swagger coming up the pipeline.
Yeah, we got Swagger.
Oh, how do you feel about the Swagger, Andrew? I've always been very mixed on this as a move.
I love Swagger on special attackers.
Okay. This is not one of those.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Or, no, I mean you Swagger their special attacker.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, I agree with that. Well, let's get rid of Leer. What are we doing with Leer?
We're not using Leer, yeah.
What are we doing with King Leer? King Leer has been decrowned, and we are good to go.
If we'd be lowering defenses, we'll just punch him instead.
Yeah. Everyone's getting the 21. Square is going to learn Aurora Beam.
I like that better than Ice Ball. I don't like being locked into Ice Ball.
Yeah, locked into the two move thing of Ice Ball is a lot also. Like, really, you're locking yourself into 6 turns when you consider the defense curl to charge it up.
Exactly.
Also, that thing has better special attack than physical anyway, I believe. So, that's the way to go.
Perfect.
Oh, hey, Bubble Beam.
Bing
Everything is learning moves all the time at once. 65, lower speed, 40, flat. Okay, Water Gun goes.
I'm really hoping that everyone's learning moves all the time at once. I hope that takes some good stuff at the Oscars this year.
Fuck off. I had to think for a second about what joke you were doing. I was like, what is Andrew talking about? Hold on, wait a minute. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Oscars are next weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, so
my wife
true.
reminded me of that because she was like, by the way, my parents are coming into town next weekend.
And you're like, for what?
Well, we knew that, and we had like set up plans, and then things got a little hectic on our ends, and I just completely forgot that like time existed and that was a thing.
We just got 3 Magmarizers. Yeah, we got 3 of the thing that evolves Magmar into Magmortar. So if we ever find... we could have
3 Magmars, we're set.
Oh yeah, it's the firefighters in a different way than you think when you hear the word firefighters. In a special secret way. Are you big? Do you? I know you have an Oscars party. Do you try to watch all the Oscars movies most years?
So, we did back in the day. The thing is, my wife and I used to work at Family Video, and
Oh.
so we started our tradition of trying to guess Oscar movies, and like we do a here's a spreadsheet, here's a Google sheet, fill it in with your guesses. We'll track and see who wins. Like we started that back when we actually watched the movies because we worked at Family Video, and so we were just good to go. And then we have stopped watching them, but we still do an Oscar party out of like it's become a thing that we invite people to and do stuff.
I love that.
But we also don't watch movies anymore. And so it's just like us throwing stuff at a wall and being like, I don't know, I hope one of them slaps another one this year. Like,
yeah. That's really funny. Yeah, we did.
Could,
Yeah, so we're looking at a
I was just gonna
Stantler.
say, we could swap into Baby Ruth to eat a stab normal move, and then swap into Scrapple to probably take like a bite or something.
That might be the
Like
way
we
to
could try
go.
to pivot. I'm just worried.
Yeah, I forgot to heal Scrapple. I didn't think to heal Scrapple before we went into this fight. Let's try that. I like that strategy though. Baby Ruth comes in, eats it. We'll heal Scrapple up and then send Scrapple out. Double edge, more like no edge.
Do you want
Now-
to try protecting? Actually,
Okay.
you got protect.
You're right. You're right. You're right. What do you got? What do you got? Sucker punch. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so here, go use Will-O-Wisp, and then we can take a turn and heal our Pokemon.
You're right. Okay. Oh, Signal Beam.
Signal Beam. Okay.
It's Life Orb. Jesus Christ. Everything
this
has
is
a
a trainer
Life Orb.
Pokemon. Okay.
Yeah.
For a second, I was like, can we steal this Life Orb off this random wild Stantler?
That would be amazing. The random Stantler with fucking pickup picked up a
Yeah.
Life Orb as it walked into the fight. It comes into the clearing where we fight. It just goes, oh, hold on, scoops that up with one antler, throws it onto the other one. Okay,
Listen,
we're good
lady,
to go
I'll
now.
trade you not one, not two, but 3 Magmarizers for a Life Orb.
I'm good for him. Lord knows I'm good for him. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it and heal Scrapple up. There we go.
Sorry, I got distracted with strategy talk. What were you going to say about movie stuff?
I forget. I don't know. We back when we were TOG, we had the Oscars cast we used to do, and since we aren't doing so. If you're on the Moonshot Patreon, if you're not, get on it. Because if you are, you'll hear things like Once Missed Wonders, where this next month we are going to be doing an Oscars thing. We haven't internally decided what yet, but we're going to do an Oscar-winning movie. But since we haven't been doing that Oscars cast that we did when we were talking a couple times, I really I've seen some Oscar movies. Like I liked Tar a lot. I with Cate Blanchett, that was really good. But I haven't seen Banshees of Inisherin. I haven't seen the new Spielberg thing. There's a lot of things I just haven't seen, and I feel like I'm never gonna get around to that I would have if there was like that goal of, okay, here's a conversation we're gonna record in a couple months to make me do it.
That's a crit.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
This Stantler is going to kill itself through a combination of Burn and Life Orb.
Ooh, it is faster than us, which is scary, but it's fine. This Anger Point ability, is Anger Point new, or has it always been around and I just didn't know about it?
Anger Point is... I feel like it's pretty old. I want to say it might have been Gen 3.
Damn, okay. I guess I've just
Like,
never...
I feel like Tauros, it kind of became its, like, signature ability.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Bug Bite?
So
That's better than Fury Cutter.
Fury Cutter gets better by the hit, but yeah, I like something that's a solid 60. And I think better accuracy. But yeah, like my second favorite movie of last year is The Batman, which is a great Batman movie. I will stand by it. but it's like that in the menu. Like there's a lot of like artsy Oscar movies that I do like. Like I am an art film bitch a little bit. And so there's a lot of stuff I will enjoy a lot that I just haven't gotten around to from last year.
Stealth rock.
Yeah, baby, I love a stealth rock.
Stealth rock.
Do we get... What do you think?
There's a part of me that says fuck Feint Attack, but also I don't know that we're ever going to use rock polish.
I kind of feel like we could. I feel like the speed, like, it's a sharp speed boost. It's a two-stager. I'm always hesitant to lose a two-stager. Like,
okay.
I don't know. I think you're right that we're not going to use Feint Attack. We have a ghost type now. We have other stuff with dark moves. I don't think we need Feint Attack.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Banshee.
I loved there's a movie that the three guys behind Banshees made before. Colin Farrell, Brendan Gleeson. I get the Gleesons mixed up now that his son's an actor too.
One of those.
And Martin McDonagh, is that who it is? I'm blanking now that I'm trying to talk about that.
I think you're right.
But they did another movie called In Bruges that was one of my favorite movies for a long time.
Yep.
So I really want to check out Banshees.
I've seen.
I'm just excited to see them together again. I like that team working together.
I agree. I have not seen In Bruges since I was a teenager, but I remember really liking it.
That's kind of where I am.
That was like there's a lot of great movies that I saw as a teenager and was just too dumb for at the time that later I came back to and was like, holy shit. But that was one that I saw when I was like 15 or 16, and I was like, oh my god, that's a movie. Like,
yeah, In Bruges rules. It is hard to recommend, I will say.
From what I remember of it, I agree with that.
But I would. You should check it out.
Yeah. Cross chop, 80 accuracy, 100 power. I think it's worth it. Should we get rid of focus energy?
I'm always so scared of cross chop because it will never hit when you need it to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get rid of focus energy. Let's go bold.
Okay. Worst
thing that happens is we lose Scrapple and then we get to swap it out for another Pokemon.
My thing is that lower than 80, I'm like, fuck that. I will never touch this move. 80 is the floor of accuracy that I am willing to consider. Bing Bong is learning Spark.
That's probably... Well, Spark is physical. The thing with Bing Bong, Bubble Beam lowers speed sometimes, and Thunder Wave cuts speed to a quarter. I think Electro Ball is going to do better than Spark is for a lot of time.
Okay, yeah, because it is. I couldn't remember if Electro Ball was based on your speed or the ratio between the speeds, and it's the ratio.
Yeah, we got two ways to lower their speed.
Okay, I think you're right. Spark, we don't need you. Take that, school kid shit. It's weird that they didn't, like, give the trainers names in this.
It is a little weird, yeah. They're all just called Challenger.
Yeah. We got some Lax Mints. I feel like they've been in this route for, like, a long time.
Damn, we're gonna evolve three Porygons, 3 Magmortars, and 3 Aromateases.
We can, is what's important, is that we can. Route. The option is in our hands. Yeah, 3 Aromateases, thank God. Just what I've always wanted. I'm gonna attack a wild Pokemon just to see if we're at the level cap, because I'm not sure.
I would guess that we are, but it's probably worth it just taking something out just in case.
Yeah, we probably are.
Bing Bong.
Good job, Bink. Oh, 25. I think 25 is the cap.
I don't want Ominous Wind over Shatter Ball.
Yeah, no, there's no world.
Yeah, Shatter Ball.
Oh, shoot, we got ourselves a Shadow Ball. Shoot, you like a Shadow Ball? We got some kind of this Shadow Ball. It's an orb my cousin found at the dump. That's what the Shadow Ball is.
Got ourselves a Shatter Ball.
Any items we didn't get up here? I don't think so. I think we're good.
Yeah, I remember that little divot. I think
Motherfucker.
We took the long way around in the end.
We did. It's weird to go into this forest having cut. Oh shoot, Grizzlytron, you shadow balling over there in the chat. Uh,
All right, gentlemen, what do we have here?
oh, I do know what this is. It's a game show, Andrew.
Game show?
Andrew, it's like we're back at one of our various streams. It's like it's Family Feud. It's like it's the moon landing. It is game show time now.
I'm ready for the trivia wizard. Let's do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is your enemy, right? Well, hey!
Well, hey!
Oh, he's jumping.
Welcome to my ever so lovingly set up game show. This game is simple. You'll get two choices. One might be good, one might be bad. Now, on to round one.
All right, what do you think, left or right?
I always go left. I'm left-handed.
We're proud leftists here. Left it
The
is.
left
Oh
is-
no.
no.
Oh, Andrew, you left-handed fuck. What?
Scrapple was traded away.
What? I didn't know that could happen. So, Andrew, when I was playing this the other night, me and my friends who I was playing it with, no matter what way, we went left like 8 times in a row in different ones of these, and then went right and left and right. We got the good option every single time. To the point where I thought it was actually that it was 2 good options and they were just random. I didn't know there was actually a bad option until right now.
I'm happy to prove you wrong, Jay. On to round 2. What did we get?
Let's find out. You and your fucking left hand. We got a Pachirisu.
Okay. It's not terrible, but I don't want it.
It's not good either.
All right.
Jesus Christ. I liked that Mankey. I liked that Mankey. Oh.
All right. You know what? They said it and they were right. I'm getting pushed to the right, Jay.
You getting pushed to the right?
In my old age, I'm just sliding to the right. What can I say?
They just said it was gonna happen, and I thought we could be the generation that would resist, but you know, I guess so. Well chosen. You will receive a special item. We just got 50 Premier Balls.
Well, we're good on Pokeballs.
Hey, you know what? Trading that Mankey away for not having to worry about Pokeballs like ever again, that's kind of worth it.
You shut your mouth.
I know. I really liked that Mankey. That ability kicked ass. It was getting a lot of kills for us.
I think a lot of kills.
You watch. We're gonna have a fucking rock gym next. Now after that, we have water types.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
Ground.
Is it time for one more? Is it time to see if the left can redeem itself?
I think so. Yeah.
All right. Can the left be saved? Is there a Bernie Sanders in this Pokeball? Oh no! It was fucking Nancy Pelosi. Oh,
It lost $1,000. Great.
Damn it, Nancy. You just keep taking. We're still going. I don't remember how many rounds this is.
Well, go back to the right, I guess.
Yeah, the right is embracing us. Oh no! God damn it.
I didn't know we had 1,000 to lose. Okay.
I didn't either. We don't now. That's all for now, folks.
Throwing out keks. All right.
Oh, that sucks.
I would not have spent $2,000 on
50 Premier Balls. Yeah.
What are these guys?
Boy, I forget. What did you do? Battle prep rest stop. So I guess we get more like battle items there.
I think we're pretty set. I think we're pretty set on healing, and I think that we have a lot of. I don't think we need to go to the shop because we just got 50 Pokeballs.
Yeah. We could use some more. Let me. Yeah, we're good on HP items still. We have a soda pop. We have some heal powder. That's for status problems. We could use some more HP items.
Well, I bet we can sell our evolution items to pick up a couple things too.
That's true. What, you mean you don't want 3 upgrades?
I want 1 upgrade, actually. Just in case we do get a Porygon, I would love a Porygon.
No, for sure. We'll keep one of those. We'll keep a Magmarizer. Absolutely. You watch. Now we're going to wind up with 2 of each of those, now that we've said that.
Yeah.
So which do you want to go for, then?
Let's do the battle prep shop.
All right, let's see what's up. Here's that Evergrande music again. Okay, so yeah, it's basically. Oh wait, so is it really just?
It's just this.
So it's just worse. Well, maybe they have more items.
Okay.
They have more items, I think, is what it is.
We can get an Eviolite.
We can get an Eviolite. Hey, you know what we just have just enough money for
have
is
just
one.
enough after that one guy.
Well, let's sell stuff first. I cannot believe we had that much money to lose. So we sell 2 upgrades, right?
Yeah, oh, we're gonna be set.
Ooh,
if this
yeah,
is how much
we're
evolution
good.
items sell for.
That ain't bad at all. 2 Magmarizers. And I guess we'll keep one of these fucking
Not
sachets.
Magmarized, but yeah, we might as well, just in case.
Yeah, you never know.
This is a roguelike. Sometimes the build comes together, you know?
Yep, the aroma might hit us. You never know. And sell these pearls. Now we've got money.
We got some cash at this point. Yeah.
Anything else in here? Do we need 3 red nectars?
No, we barely need 1.
We can sell 2 of those. Oh, that's the same as the other stuff. That's kind of surprising. I think the rest of this is stuff we keep. All right.
All right.
So we got gems. We got charcoal. We don't need that. We could get a magnet for Chin Chow. Choice specs. Cell battery. Raises attack if the... We've already dealt with an electric gym. We only have one other chance at another electric gym. I doubt we'll get it.
Let's grab a choice specs and an Eviolite.
You want to do that? That sounds like a good plan.
We can grab multiple Eviolites.
We can. Let's I bought 1, I'll buy 2 more.
Let's do it, yeah.
Cool. Love those. That's awesome.
And if those start to fall off by late game, we can always just sell them back.
Oh yeah, I mean eventually, yeah, that we'll get to that point for sure. Okay. So now, who do we give these to?
Ditbert and Baby Ruth are going to become tanky monsters if they have Eviolites.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. You don't need that Yachi berry that bad. And there you go. I do want to point out, in cases where we catch a Pokemon and want to replace something with it, we can't take items away before we get rid of the old Pokemon. Like the couple things we got rid of that had like a berry attached or whatever, those berries are gone. Okay. That is just a thing to broadcast. Just so
well, then
we know.
let's definitely not give anything to Pachirisu.
Yeah. I can give that 3rd Eviolite to Bing Bong just until... Or no, I'm going to give choice specs to Bing Bong. Yeah?
No, because Bing Bong has Thunder Wave and such.
You're right.
I don't think we have something that wants the choice specs at the moment.
Once Baby Ruth evolves, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Then it's just a Shadow Ball gun. Alright. Do we just give Bing Bong the last Eviolite just so something has it?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. There you are, my friend. Damn, if I had known it was going to be... Yeah, I think we do get more shop options. I do a little wish we could have topped off HP, but I think we'll be fine.
Oh, this guy sells...
Yeah.
Okay, sells stones as well.
These 2 stones in particular.
There's a part of me that wonders if it's worth it just to grab stones just in case, but probably not.
Or a cable or something. It might be...
I like grabbing a King's Rock because that has an ability outside of just evolving something.
You are right. I would say any of the things that have multiple Pokemon, like fuck a Deep Sea Tooth, who gives a shit? King's Rock or a Link Cable or any of the stones, just because they have higher numbers of Pokemon that can be used on them, or that they can be used on.
I would put money down on a King's Rock.
Okay, yeah, let's get that flinch chance. Let's do it. Let's do that, and then do we also want to buy like a Link Cable or a Water Stone? Maybe not a Water Stone because we have 2 water types already.
I don't necessarily want to grab those.
Okay.
But I think if we do have a Pokemon that needs a special item to evolve, we focus on getting to this area.
Yeah.
But I don't think that we want to. I don't think we want to spend too much of our money getting evolutions that we're not going to use.
I think you're right.
especially if they're apparently super easy to find in the overworld. I don't know. Maybe we
Yeah.
just got lucky, but like,
Yeah, that is all stuff I had not encountered previously. What do these people do? Egg move tutors. They teach egg moves. Who might have an interesting egg move?
Baby Ruth probably.
Yeah, Baby Ruth. What can you learn? Memento, Imprison, Nightmare, Crafty Shield, and then more that are hidden.
Yeah, I don't think I like any of these, but
Yeah, I don't give a shit about these. Memento and Imprison are moves that I will never put conscious thought into.
Memento's interesting. Can we teach Pachirisu Memento?
Hey, Pachirisu, what can you learn? Iron
Yeah,
Tail. What the fuck is Ion Deluge? Electrifies normal type moves, so it turns normal moves electric. That's interesting, at least.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's interesting enough to matter.
Now we could okay, hear me out. We could get Bestow, and then we could take our choice specs and put it on our Pachirisu, so that our opponents are locking themselves into a move.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bad plan, but we could do it.
That sounds like a great plan for if we're desperate and need that level of plan. I don't think
Absolutely.
we are.
Yeah, if we're in that spot, we should probably reset.
If Pachirisu lives that long, let's hold on to that idea. I say let's save the rest of our money for right now and keep going.
I agree.
And fight that last gym and probably call it a night there.
I think that sounds good.
All right, let's do it.
We're gonna call it a night. I'm immediately gonna grab this ROM, slap it onto my DS, and start playing.
It's awesome. It's so cool. I love this thing so much. All right. So we've got some stuff that's below full health. Is my only anxiety here. Not far though. In the let me show you. Let's go in. So this lady will give us one free heal. We're not going to use it right now, obviously, but just at some point in the run, she will give you one for free.
Jay, I'm done with this run after tonight, so I say we use it.
You want to do that?
No, because
I might not. Yeah, I might keep streaming this.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna continue this run, I think that I would not waste that right now.
Yeah, don't you use all my good don't you eat all my good crops and then skip town without helping me plant any new ones?
I should have told you to buy all the stones.
Damn it, Sherman, what have you done?
I think so. Pachirisu knows Nuzzle, is that right? Let's
see.
We spent our time hating Pachirisu. Let's set that aside.
We are here with it. It
Endure,
has
Nuzzle,
Endure.
Swift, Shadow Ball.
Electro Ball, not Shadow
terrible.
Ball. Yeah. Swift is a special normal move. Never misses. I do always like one of those. Nuzzle gets the guaranteed para. Nuzzle is a Thunder Wave with a low damage output.
Yeah.
Endure,
Thunder
make
Wave
sure
that
it
breaks a
lives.
focus sash.
Yeah. All right, it could be worse. It's something.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what that is? That's a Pokemon right there.
Sure do.
Any items we want to change up?
I would like to heal Baby Ruth because they're my favorite.
I think I agree with you. Baby Ruth is our child. We have to protect them. Do I have a fucking berry I can feed it so I'm not using a whole our last Sody Pop? Because I think we only have one.
Let's give something that King's Rock.
Yes. We're gonna give that to. Give that to Pachirisu.
It's gotta be some. Yeah, we can do it with Pachirisu. It's gotta be something fast enough that it gets benefit out of it. And
Yeah.
I think Pachirisu could do it.
I think it will. Electric, a quick little electric type typically will. All right, I'll wait. I'll burn the last soda pop on the ghost. It doesn't. It was only gonna use. It's fine. We'll be fine. It'll be fine.
There's gonna be a rock trainer, and we're gonna wish we used it on a water type. But you know what? Here we go.
Yeah. Oh, hey, we got 2 water types. You were so right.
New challenger.
Oh, Roxanne, you don't have to put on the red light. You know what? You don't have to wear that dress tonight.
You've heard Roxanne, but the only thing that they, the only lyric that goes through is rocks, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's I think about that right up there with the Neil Cicerega "When the Moon Hits Your Eye Like a Big Pizza Pie" bells.
Bells.
This is funny.
Okay. Do we want to swap to Pachirisu?
We could.
It has up defense. It can tank a hit here, and it can nuzzle to paralyze this thing.
Let's give that a shot. The King's Rock can induce a flinch, maybe, if we do the right stuff. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, Bite's not doing too much on it. Aerodactyl looks really scary, and so I look at it and I go, but
I'm dead. Yeah, 100%.
Like, that is a predator among predators. But we're fine. There's that nuzzle, super effective. Paralyze is there. Love it.
Now Electro Ball should pick up a Kale.
I think so. Okay, it's in the red. Hey, there we go.
Okay.
What if a one-shot was a two-shot, but it was fun?
I mean, 3 shots since we nuzzled it first. Good job, Pachirisu.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Pachirisu's real little, doing its best. Oh, hey, look, that thing's weak to electric moves.
Yeah, we could nuzzle this.
Yeah, it's just a little guy, a little spiral guy. I like Ammonite. A big criticism I have of the Gen 1 games is that you get the fossil Pokemon so fucking late that who's ever gonna use one in a run?
I want to use Kabutops every time that I played those games, and I just was always like, it's level 20.
It's got
I have to
sword
get through
arms.
everything with a level 20 Kabuto.
It's got sword arms. It's so cool, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Scyther even is like, you get that in the Safari Zone, and by that point you're so late in the game, like. But it's you know, you make do. Scyther was my original favorite Pokemon as a kid because I liked that it had sword hands.
How can it not be, you know?
You know? Yeah, it's got so, like, what do you want me to tell you?
What more do you want? Boldor's pure rock, right?
It is. I think we
can
switch
nuzzle it?
here. Oh, you're
Okay.
right. No, you're right. We can nuzzle it. It could have a ground move, though.
It could, yeah.
Are we fine with Patrick? Like, I am very what happens. Like, to quote Lost, if we die, then we die, with Pachirisu. Are you on the same boat with Pachirisu?
I was until we gave it the King's Rock.
Shit. You're right.
And now I'm very like, we could try to endure and see if it uses a ground move.
Okay. Let's do that. Pachirisu is faster. Rock Blast.
Will this work the way that I want it to?
Does Endure? Yeah, it does. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Then
so
yeah, we should swap.
Yeah, we swap. It's not worth the paralysis. Because Bing Bong, now we know it doesn't have a ground move.
It probably would have used a ground move if it had it, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
God, having a multi-hit move is scary, though.
It is. It is. I'm doing Bing Bong because Feel has that rock vulnerability. Smackdown isn't going to do that much. I think Bing Bong will be faster.
You Bubble Beam?
Yeah, like, just banking on a Bubble Beam and hope it one-shots, right?
Yeah, I hope it doesn't have... I mean, it probably has Sturdy.
That does.
But there's not much we can do about that. I think that we just have to hope it doesn't use Rock Blast to get multiple hits.
Let's find out. Bing Bong Bubble Beam. 4 Bs. Okay, yep, there's that. Oh, no, it's not even Sturdy kicking in. It's just using Smackdown again. Oof.
Bing Bong, hanging in there.
All right, we're faster than it. This will kill.
Unless it's a speed side. Okay, we're good.
We're good.
I'm sorry I spoke that into the world.
I'll reach through this microphone and strangle you like Homer Simpson with Bart. Come here, boy. Bonsly, also pure rock. We do not have any heal items. I do need to switch Bing Bong out.
Yeah. I think Baby Ruth can take this.
I think so, too. Because, like, yeah, Square has that rock weakness. It's gotta be Baby Ruth. there is gonna come a point when I come back to continue streaming this, whether you're with me or someone else is or whatever, that we are gonna have to make a decision about whether Square sticks around. Okay, it's only Feint Attack.
Now it's got Mummy, which means that it definitely doesn't have Sturdy anymore. What if we Will-O-Wisp?
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Here's my idea. Will-O-Wisp can at least tank one more dark type move. I think even on a crit, and then we can swap over into Ditto and then transform and resist.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Let's do it. Baby Ruth is faster even, so if we think there's a chance that a single Shadow Ball would kill, but it's regularly effective, I don't want to do that. I think you're right. Your plan's good. Your plan's good. Let's stick to your plan. Oh, that didn't do shit.
Did it crit last turn?
I think so.
Oh, okay. We could even stay in probably in Shadow Ball.
I think we could. I'm going to try it.
Yeah.
Baby Ruth, I want to see you fly like an eagle. All right,
And
you flew
that
like
did
a
a lot
bird.
more than I expected it to.
Yeah, flew like some kind of bird.
Oh, no, chat's right. Burn dropped attack. That's what
Yeah, I always forget it does that. One more will kill it.
Yeah.
Goodbye, you diaper-wearing tree.
We haven't lost a Pokemon yet.
Only by our own volition. Yeah, we've done pretty well. Well fought, trainer.
Well fought, trainer.
Damn, all right. Well, hell yeah. Yeah, we haven't lost a Pokemon other than by our own volition. I want to say third gym is where stuff started getting really disgusting last time.
Okay.
Andrew, I feel like this is a great place to call it for the night. Thank you so much for joining me here. This has been really fun.
Yeah, thanks for coming out on a Thursday. This has been great. I'm really excited to play more of this.
It's great. I really like. I would sincerely recommend anyone who is enjoying what they're seeing right now to pick this thing up. Pokemon Emerald Rogue rips. If you missed at the beginning, there are a million like settings to change and alter for how you want the game to run. It's a very cool ROM hack. I know someone who called this their game of the year last year, and I completely understand why.
Yeah, I love this kind of game. This feels like this is a weird comparison, but it feels kind of like Inscription to me, where it is taking the tropes of a thing that I like, but pivoting it in a way that it makes it an entirely different experience.
Yeah. But that complements
a very different way. But I'm really liking this,
and it complements those original ways, right? It's accentuating those original ways. Yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know. I like it a lot. I think it is as well realized as I ever could have asked for something like it to be, and then some.
Yeah, I think this gets to benefit from being a ROM hack, or where it's allowed to look like this.
Yeah.
I don't think an official Pokemon game would never be allowed to look like this.
Of course not.
This really looks, it really like works, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Does saving take you out of the game?
You're doing a rest because it's the like quick save thing of the last, the next time you come in, you have to continue. You can't keep like reloading the same save.
I like that a lot. It's now we're adding Fire Emblem saves to it. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. But yeah, no, I really like the way it's constructed. As far as I know, the developer's taking a break from doing any more work on it for right now. But good lord, there is like so much in this thing. It's really special.
This is sick.
And yeah, I'll probably whether I'm joined by you or whoever, I would like to keep streaming this when I'm able. It probably won't be Thursday night still, because I know you and Riley will get back to your Thursday night strategy shenanigans at some point. But I'll find a time. I'll find a little niche, a little corner to slip into.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it.
All right, Andrew, thank you for joining me as my fellow handsome devilish rogue. And until next time, farewell, my friends, and thank you for watching.
Good night.
Bada boom. We are on that outro screen. Oh, the mics are still.
Uh-oh. Yeah, this rips. I'm gonna go download it right now.